So we're live?
We're live.
Are we?
We are.
Like, I'm still seeing, like, okay, there we go. Now you're not hosting, no.
Takes a second. It's got to go to space and shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
You know, one of the sponsors of our show, the Professor Broman's Get Woke Roast.
The Sierra Reserve.
King's Coast Coffee, you guys.
King's Coast Coffee.
Sponsored.
Hashtag ad.
Sponsored by King's Coast Coffee now, just to let you all know.
We're totally lying, but, you know, hey.
We're sponsored because we bought ourselves coffee.
Yeah. Totally putting this all in your Discord.
Oh, I love it. So good. Double Trouble's happening right now. I really hope that this whole like 9 Central thing doesn't throw too many people off. But I think
I don't know what you're talking about. We've always started Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. Central.
Right. Wednesday at 9 a.m.
Central.
Mm-hmm. Yo, there's a tweet. Thank you, sir. Let me just find that in my tweet station. I'm going to like it. I'm going to retweet it. I'm going to say, live now, with lots of W's.
Oh, man.
And then retweet that shit.
Yeah, what's up, Soul Reaver?
Yo, Shay Rue came in with that sweet-ass retweet. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Reaver, we are good, man. It is, whoa, look at that.
Man.
Bacon coming in with a host. Thank you, sir. So here's the deal. Oh, that's the wrong thing. We decided that we would much rather this Fat Man's host.
Mm-hmm.
We'd much rather push the show back an hour than try to reschedule it for a nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Kill it with a
whole different day.
On a whole different day. So Fat Man's schedule changed, but we're making it to where we kind of are still close to our original time, and we're not like rescheduling the entire show. So Shay Rue again with those retweets. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, me. So now, instead of me being dog-ass tired, this is just me waking up.
Right, now it's going to be like, the coffee does him good.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo, Panda Raid. What is up? Pass watch, thanks for the retweet.
Raid. Yo.
That's an early-ass raid. Thank you, Panda.
Yeah.
It's very cool. Welcome, Raiders. We just started the show, and we're getting raided.
Man,
fantastic.
Sounds
Ludacris,
good to me.
Retweet. Hell yeah. Bring it on, Raiders.
Come on. Hit me with it. Come on. No one's going to hit me? Okay.
Oh, she isn't here yet.
Time to
drop this in. Uh-oh.
Yo.
There's the host from Panda.
Man. Panda Commando.
Soul Reaver with a resub. Thank you, sir. Enjoy those laser eyes. Very cool of you. Roastmaster coming in with that Panda Raid. I think Soul Reaver kind of sold you guys out early.
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Dan. What's up, Dan? I'm Sneak, and that's Fat Man. Oh, that's Fat Man. There's that hype for that sub, dude. Thank you all so much. Those laser eyes goes well with anybody's chat. You can go anywhere and just laser their eyes. So, I mean, yo, Twisted Tessa, thank you for helping us out there. You're a bad viewer. We love you, though. We love you, though. You'll get the hang of it one day, Soul Reaver. Thank you for that shout out, sir.
No problem. Welcome in, everyone. There's Luda, man of the hour right there.
Yeah, it is. Snitch is getting stitches. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Soul Reaver.
I should not have told on him, I guess. Don't lie to him. I think maybe he's worried that he's never going to get better. And that's the thing about what this show is all about, man. You can get better. Pickle Rick! Yo, Tattooed Punk, what's up, pal? Everyone popping in. I'm glad you guys are here. We're actually Twisted Tessa. We changed our schedule, so we're starting an hour late. So you're right on time.
Yeah, you're right on time.
Yo, good morning, Pass Watch.
We'd like all the feedback we can get on this, hour later. See if it's gonna work, because I hate to say that.
I mean, that we appreciate your feedback, but we can't really like it was either this, do just an hour later on the same day at relatively close to the same time, or we completely reschedule the show to be some weird evening at a different time altogether. So
yeah, we'd end up being like a weekend. Shit.
Double Trouble the weekend show. That could have been terrible or awesome. I'm not sure which. Yo, Panda, thank you for that raid. Thank you for hanging out. And I understand you got to go to bed. I do that all the time. Like, I will stream until I'm fucking dog ass tired, and then I just got to go to bed. So
same.
1 hour later means I'll watch you two for 1 hour less. Sorry, man. At least we're still here at the regular time.
I mean, we might be able to even go longer than usual.
Maybe, yeah. Who knows? Maybe Double Trouble's a all-day thing.
Yeah. We're gonna be here from now until like 2 Eastern.
We did that on purpose.
Okay, if we do that, then we're going to figure out some more topics. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more topics and a lot more guests. I think.
Yeah.
I think we need a lot more guests if that works. If that works that way. Oh. Getting wounded. So, guys, we're gonna hang out on the PC real quick.
We're in the PC again. Yay!
Yeah, we're gonna hang out here, and this is what we imagine you're watching us on.
This is Soul Reaver's computer right here.
He sure is. He's at work right now, and he's got us on his one computer, and this is like his watch people sickly on stream computer.
I feel left out. Can I get is my mic in the cam now too?
Yeah.
Okay. I felt left out.
This microphone is kind of old, and I got to really get up on it,
I felt left out.
Luda says this is what his PC looks like, just with pop vinyls on it. Ah, I gotcha.
Don't let Luda lie. Like he just did a whole PC build not too long ago. His is like,
He did a whole PC build?
yeah, he did a whole PC build thing, and he puts mine to shame. Okay?
Right, and yours is like an ungodly amount of money and time and effort into that sumbitch.
Yeah.
So
Luda was just like, you know what?
he's like, let me see if I can outdo Fat Man. He's my idol, but I need to do better than him. Makes sense.
Pretty much. That's really how I think it went.
That's what I like to do. Guys, if you're paying any kind of attention, you can see we got our topics above us here.
Oh, there they are.
I think we share the same specs, probably. We have some topics that I think are relevant to just about anybody, especially if you're a growing streamer or you're just starting out and you want to kind of get some things looked at, talked about, discussed. The show is not about us being experts. It's about us going through what we've gone through and using our experience to help you, and you guys using your experience to help us. It's all about sharing and hanging out and having fun. So please let me know if you have any questions. Bacon's only here for Luda. That's perfectly okay. Yeah.
I'm only here for that reason.
Yeah. I mean, who gives a shit about Double Trouble?
Right. Shit. What's Double Trouble? I thought this was the Luda hour.
This is the Luda hour. The Luda hour. I'm here for dudes. Pass Watch, you came to the right place. Guys, our new time is going to be Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Central. Or 10 a.m. Eastern. Wednesdays.
9 a.m. Central.
9 a.m. Central.
We've never changed. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, this is the same time we've always been here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, as you can tell, we got chat etiquette, which is an important thing I think a lot of people are kind of messing up on. I've seen it happen a few times. I think Fat Man has had a couple of incidents as well this week. We're going to talk about pre-playing games.
Right.
Do you do it? Do you not do it? Why? Why not? We're going to take you through a new segment that we're calling Practical Network Advice. And basically, we're going to start keeping track of the particular points that we make and have like a official Double Trouble practical networking advice. It's gonna be awesome.
We're also going to inform me of this.
Just now. I just told
I
you.
gotta write notes.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Charlie's gonna do it.
Charlie,
Write it down.
get on it.
Write it down.
Oh wait, you don't have Charlie, dude.
That's fine. He's here.
You don't want Charlie?
He just not on screen yet. We can work that out for next week.
Okay.
One topic that I think is going to be a hot topic. It's going to be difficult to talk about, and maybe even a little bit painful for some of you guys out there. But talent.
You don't have none.
You don't.
Oh, sorry.
Me?
What?
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 Oh, nothing, man, nothing.
So, oh gosh, we lost Fat Man. I guess he's no longer here.
Oh man.
It's almost as if I can still hear him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a terrible thing to lose such a
There's Luda's tweet, man.
untalented streamer that's supposed to be hanging out with us today.
Oh yeah.
Oh look! There he is. Technical difficulties. We're having a creative difference. Yo, Baron Von Cool, what's up, pal?
How's it going, man?
You have a ghost in the machine. That's exactly right. We're also going to bring in our good friend Ludacris for his return episode.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking forward to talking to him about how things have changed between the first time he was on and this time.
You know, I think it's been a while since we've had.
It has.
Luda on.
Ludacris was one of our first guests, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Like within the first couple of months, I think.
like whenever we brought him on was whenever Lude Leia was getting around.
That's true.
Okay?
And that Lude Leia is everywhere.
Oh man. You know, I was going through my pictures the other day, and I found the full photo. I laughed for about 5
I've got
minutes.
the full photo too. If you guys want to see the full Lude Leia photo, we're gonna post it in our Discord. When
Are we?
Oh yes. When Ludacris comes on, we're gonna post that in the Dub Trub Discord. So if you would like to get there, I think the link is DT Discord.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
yours.
DT Discord. There you go. That'll let you join in with us, get in on the background of the show, talk about some topics. You can drop suggestions for guests. You can suggest yourself if you'd like for a guest. We're always looking for cool people to come hang out with us. But also, you get to see the full Lude Leia get up. It is.
And it's something.
How would you describe it, Fat Man?
Very lewd.
Very lewd. I would say it's gloriously lewd.
Very lewd.
It is awesome. So please join us there if you can. Discord is a free app. You can get it from discordapp.com. It's very small.
Hey Sneak.
And it's gigantic. Erotic. That's a good one. Yes.
Hey Sneak. Guess what?
Chicken
Did
butt.
you know?
Oh.
No. Did you know that Rick he can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time? Does
No, he
that count
can't.
as talent?
He can't even stand on a roof without falling off of it. I mean, he's probably okay chewing gum and walking.
Uh huh.
Probably. There was one time he fell off a roof and hurt himself pretty badly.
I think I remember that.
Bruised some ribs, wasn't it? And was he out of work for like a week or something?
I think so.
And he's a pickle while he does it. Well, there you go. Perfectly timed coffee sip, guys. If you don't have yourself
From
some of
King's
that
Coast Coffee.
go get yourself some King's Coast. The shit is delicious.
You can get your, your Broman's Get Woke roast, or you can just get you some Sierra Reserve. Okay.
Make sure that when you go to place your order that you use code DubTrub for
Yep,
a
code
0%
DubTrub.
off.
Save 0%.
You'll be saving $0. But maybe eventually, after a while, they'll see that we send all you guys there, and they might say, "Hey, you want some King's Coast?"
Mm-hmm. For us, not you though.
Yeah, no, I mean us.
Yeah.
We get the King's Coast. You guys don't. You say fell off. I say flying elbow onto a cinder block. Okay, I mean, I guess it is all about how you frame it. Yeah, totally. So here we are, guys. It's morning time. Sun's rising. We're going to be taking your questions. Anytime that you want to jump in, you can always pop into the Discord, jump into a voice channel, and we will drag you in here and force you to speak on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who has questions, comments, or you want to discuss any of the things that we have on screen right now, we would love to do that with you. Just make sure you pop into that Discord and get it started.
This is a nice romantic sunrise or sunset.
Oh, is it? Wow, there's a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My Discord is blown up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Your
put that
Discord?
up there. Didn't mean to put that up there. There it is.
Wow.
Just like so many at-me's, you know what I mean?
Oh man.
I got so many
15 a
at-me's.
day, man. 15 a day.
Guys, thanks for the at-me's. I appreciate it. Here comes Bear with a steel chair! Exactly.
Oh my God,
Exactly.
that man had a family.
Oh, shit. So, chat
Oh,
etiquette.
man.
Number one. You guys in the Dub Chub chat, you're fucking awesome. We love you.
Yes.
A lot of times we ask you guys to tell us about your streams. And that's kind of one of the focuses of our show, is the fact that you guys and us guys and most guys on Twitch are streamers
And girls.
and gals. I mean, guys in
Wow.
like
Way
the
to-
collective, male female kind of way. Should I say peeps? Do you like that better?
peeps. Folks, you know, I mean,
Folks, okay. Whatever it is, you lovely,
whatever you self-identify.
lovely, beautiful people. You could be an Apache attack helicopter, Apache. You could identify as a Sherman tank. If you stream on Twitch and you're just starting out, this is the place to be. We'd love to talk to you about stuff. Oh, did you just
It's literally right behind me.
I don't understand. Like, is there like not enough room for it back there, or is that just where it's?
No, there is. Like I was getting it where I didn't have to like move my camera right away, and so like it's at the edge of my desk. So I'm used to, like I'm so used to like leaning back.
All right, let's just tell a story. Let's put this on hold for a second and let's just tell a story. Fat Man, he has a really southern name for his grandparents. There's Papaw, and what's your grandma's name?
My granny.
Granny. There you go. So you got Papaw and you got Granny, which is I think is sweet as hell, man. He's been doing the streaming thing for long enough to where everyone knows about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe mom and grandpa and or sorry, Papaw, maybe they don't quite get it, but like
No.
just tell us what happened yesterday, or was it this morning? Yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Like
That's gross sounding.
I got a call from my granny told me to come over, and she was sitting there telling me, she was like, because whenever she came over to see the room one day, she was wondering why my green screen was on the wall,
It's like, why did you got green fabric on the wall?
and she was like triggered. She's like, well, is it nailed to the wall? Is it stapled? Like you're damaging your wall.
You're damaging
She's
your
like, why can't you
wall."
just hang it? I'm like, because I ain't got nothing for it. And so she figured out the computer, I guess, and she was
Wait,
like,
she did that like
okay,
overnight, or like did she figure it out beforehand, or did she figure it out just for this particular?
Well, I think she knew how to work.
She's
the
been
computer,
working it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she called me yesterday, told me to come over there, and she said, Fat Man, she said, you can finally take down that fabric off your wall.
Take the fabric off your wall
Why?
because
I'm like, because she got me an Elgato green screen.
she bought him a green screen from Elgato. Can you guys believe that? Granny,
Coming in clutch.
who like, you probably doesn't get it at all. Doesn't get it at all. So super supportive that she got Fat Man the Elgato green screen. That's fucking awesome. GG's to Granny, everybody. If we can get some GG's in chat
GG grannies.
for Granny, that would be fantastic. That is a cool grandma. You're absolutely right. My grandma still buys me ladies' shirts. That's what she gets me for Christmas. Yo, turn down for what, Grandma? I mean, Granny. GG Granny, there it is. That's fantastic. That's like you don't normally get
No.
you know, that kind of support, especially from someone who truly doesn't understand it. You know, like I've been explaining it to my mom for like a year, and she still's like, I don't understand what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, Mom, think about
thing.
like Oprah, but like less black and you know, a lot less money. That's kind of what I do. I'm like the video game Oprah. How does that hit? how does that hit you? Yo, 551 Ninja. I'm just gonna call you
what's
Ninjas.
up, Bree?
Can I just call you Bree? Your
That's
name
what I always
is
call
such
her.
a tongue twister. It's hard for me to get on that. I heard you were having problems
Tooth pain.
sleeping, and I'm really, really sorry about that. Doesn't even know how PayPal works. I don't streaming. Yeah, that's just nuts to me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, well, you don't need PayPal to use Amazon. She knows how to work Amazon, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, like that's one thing you should teach your grandparents is how to buy you stuff.
But you know, I still get that whole, well, what are you doing? You know, like I get the whole, are you going to go to bed yet, or are you going to go play on your computer? You know,
Go play on your computer. That's what it is.
I'm going to go play on my computer.
Baron says I'm more like Ricky Lake. That hurts a little bit. I was gonna say Geraldo, but I think he tackles topics that are way too serious for us. Yeah, if those are nuts. Okay.
I
Not
need
sure.
to lose 10 pounds in 4 days.
For real. Like, do you have to have a toothache to lose 10 pounds in 4 days? Because you could market that.
Yeah.
My dad just
Oh, you-
discovered eBay, and it's scary. It's just like 2 decades late, Dad. No big deal.
Use just eBay.
Oh, man. Well, welcome in, Bree. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. If we can make your day just a little bit better with some awesome Twitch talks, then let us know. I know that tooth pain is one of those things that you just can't ignore. It's always
Oh, don't get me started.
it's always going to be there. So I definitely feel for you.
I remember before I got my wisdom teeth cut out, like the whole side of my face was just swelled up because all kinds of shit was going on.
Didn't you try to stream after that too? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like chipmunk cheek, fucking.
Like I tried to stream whenever I had the tooth pain, it was horrible.
Right.
And then after the fact, yeah, it was like a day later.
Yeah,
it was like
it was-
the same day. The same day, I went straight to the computer as soon as I got home. I'm like, okay,
I'm gonna
wa-
spree.
I want to play games. But I think it was the day after that I streamed, and yeah,
Swallow face for Bree
I actually
too.
got a
Sorry.
picture of that, man.
Oh yeah, put it
Did
in
you
our
ever see-
Discord. Which
God.
Discord do you ask? The Dub Trub Discord.
The DT Discord.
Dad bought a carburetor for a 35. I'm gonna guess Buick.
I bought a carburetor
Had to
for
show
30
everybody?
for $35.
For $35. My bad. There's our Discord channel. If you want to see some of these awesome photos that we're posting, it'll be in that channel. You guys are more than welcome to pop in.
Where the fuck is it?
Ninja says it
man.
looks like she got the shit beat out of her. Well, how about posting it in the Double Trouble Discord and we can all.
No, I'm telling you. Wait till you see that in Discord. Okay? Like, as a fucking walrus. Okay.
Whoa. I'm loving that.
Yeah.
I'm loving that. That's beautiful.
Stoned out of my mind.
Try some
Okay?
melatonin. I mean, she probably just needs like a giant dose of morphine, just like directly into her mouth, like morphine in the face. Guys, so back to the chat etiquette. I was just complimenting you. You're fantastic. We always ask you to tell us about your stream. We want to hear about your links. We want to hear your stories. But in most streamers' chats, it is a terrible idea to say, well, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to go stream this game just right now. Or
Or you get those guys I've seen, like, whenever I was, like, streaming Fortnite or seeing other people stream Fortnite. Oh, hey, man, you know, I'm streaming, too. Do you want to squad up?
that's
And
like
then you
a,
tell them, no, okay, well, I'm going to get back to my stream then.
right. I've been seeing that a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's literally picked up. And I'm just like, holy shit, where did these people come from?
Yeah, like at what point in their Twitch career has the number one thing that I always think of is like, what would this make me feel like if it happened to me? You know, if someone came into my channel and they said that, you know, then I'm not going to say it in somebody else's channel. People still do that.
It's just firing back up now.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I think it comes in cycles. You know, as a new game comes out, people see other people streaming it and they want to try it themselves. And then instead of like following, at least what I think is the right method, which is like researching the fuck out of whatever it is you're about to do, they just jump right into it and they don't consider anything beyond just what they think right then. People still do the stupidest shit. It is something that's like, it's very easy to like not be a d-bag on Twitch, right? I mean, you know, I use that rule of thumb where it's like, if I don't want someone to do it to me, I'm not going to do it to somebody else. That goes for like calling you out in chat. You know, people still do that. People will be like, yo, I see that you're lurking there, you're fat man. I see you there lurking.
Offended.
Total
offend.
Why don't you talk to me now that you're here? Have we moved on from eating Tide Pods yet? I hope so. I don't know. I was never a part of that, so.
Me neither.
I have no idea. I'm hoping so. I think that's a thing to move on from.
Hang on, I gotta get a quick breakfast. Who ate all the Tide Pods? Oh, sorry.
Okay, how do you make it where whispers don't pop up while streaming? You mean through Twitch?
Like, what do you mean? Like, whispers only show up, like...
Madam Blueberry thought Topics was Tupac, and she got really excited. Sorry, it's not that kind of stream. Dave Depression is an avid lurker, and I never say anything to him unless he says something first.
Exactly.
Okay, so for a whisper, you just type, what, /W?
Well, she's saying, like, how do you make it where whispers don't pop up while streaming?
You mean don't
So
pop up
So I'm
to
guessing
you?
if you're streaming and someone whispers you, like popping up in like the little chat box or what?
Yeah, I need more information. Love the song. Oh yeah, those are alerts for the regulars here. Bree says people would be like, I'm gonna go stream with this person on my Twitch channel, insert link. And if you want to stop by and host me when you're done, that would be great. Oh my gosh, people actually said that to you. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. That's even worse. It's like
not only like let me just put a link and everything.
Yeah, like half the time it's just like underhanded self-promotion, like you know, I'm gonna go stream. But that's like actual purposeful fucking. Oh my gosh, I'm a regular. Yes, you are. They don't show up in my chat box. I am not 100% positive. That sounds like it's probably in the settings. Why would you not want to get your whispers though? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I mean I know with like Streamlabs bot, it pops up in your chat box, but it says like you could tell the difference between that and a whisper.
Yeah, it's like a different color or something.
Yeah, no, well it'll say like the person, then it have like an arrow to you.
There you go.
And, you know, like pointing to.
That's right.
Say you're fat man.
That's right. It will do that.
Oh, and I think it's even like a different color and highlighted and everything else.
Yeah, but my question is, are you asking about how do you, like, for instance, I don't have Twitch up on my PC when I'm streaming at all. I don't have it. So if a whisper comes through, it only comes through on my Streamlabs chat box. And it only comes in, you know, like Fatman's saying, as it's like a little bit of a marker. I had to only make friends be able to whisper me after the sexual whisper I got from randoms, and right. So if you're avoiding that kind of situation, you want to turn them all the way off. Then I think you can actually go into the settings of Twitch, and there should be a place to do that. I can't tell you exactly what it is because I've never done it myself. But I'm sure there's a way to do it, or you can do what Bree said, and you can set it to just friends only. So
yeah, and then
it's possible.
Good thing we're friends now, Bree. I can continue sending you those. What?
Yeah, it's in settings. There you go. Maybe P-Pops and Ninjas can get together. And
probably in the DT Discord, man.
Yeah, you know, if you're in the Dub Shop Discord, you guys can like work that out. There we go. So I've noticed also that some people are very Like I had someone come in the other day who was like, "Oh, you're playing this game? Oh, I'm gonna go watch somebody else."
I think I've had that. Yeah.
Oh, you're playing the Division? I'm gonna go watch somebody else. It's like that's fine. That's totally your right. But like you know, pointing it out, that's kind of a douche move, right?
I've had people be like, "Oh, when are you playing this game?" I'm like, "I don't know." Well, just let me know whenever you're playing this game. I'm gonna go watch someone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, okay, cool, just leave. Just don't even say anything. Like, you know, if you don't switch to Destiny, I'm gonna leave. It's like, bye. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, like, yeah, I always say this one.
Yeah. I feel like we need to be more like Felicia. You wanna know why? Because she's always going somewhere.
She's always on the move. That's true.
She's always going somewhere. Like every time you see people, they're always telling Felicia bye. Like, see ya. Where you going?
It's always weird because I just miss her too. You know.
You know, before I switched schedules at work, the other coordinator, her name was Felicia.
Oh, really?
So I would
You'd always be like, bye, Felicia.
She said something to me. I said, bye, Felicia.
Wow, Bree, like,
But she was one of those that kind of had a sense of humor, a little bit.
a little bit.
Wee bit.
Did she get the reference?
Oh yeah,
I'm
She
sure
said
being
she
I'm sure
said
being
it's-
named Felicia at this point in, like, you know, regular society, she's probably heard that a whole bunch.
Oh crap.
Yeah, see, it sounds like Bree's been getting like some seriously asshole people. I feel bad for you, Bree. What are you doing?
Sorry, I clicked on the wrong channel in the Discord and I thought it was about to kick me out of Voice
Oh,
and put me in a different one.
Oh,
and so I was like preparing myself. Yeah, I was lost.
oh, it's
all
wonderful.
good.
I feel
I
bad
know.
for you, Bree. Like if I was a mod in your channel, I'd be booting motherfuckers left and right. You might have to hear about it from them one time, but you never hear about that shit again. I promise you. You would have like no viewers because I booted them all.
Well, I mean, let's get something across here. I mean, Bree,
Oh.
you are pretty good at Overwatch, okay?
I mean, if you're really good at a game and someone's saying you should play it, that's a good question. You know, like, do you therefore listen to your chat and switch games? I mean, like, has anyone here switched games because chat asked you to?
I mean, you came in and said, "Hey, come play this with me," and I couldn't hit the ban button, so I was like, "Okay."
Okay. I mean, I think it's different if you're friends first, right? I mean,
Well,
if
I don't know.
I show up in Fat Man's chat and I'm like, "Yo, bro, let's get on some Sea of Thieves," he'll be like, "All right,
No, you know what I'll be like?
yar." Oh shit! I had to mention Sea of Thieves. It's crazy how rude people are. To being honest, I've switched over Overwatch so many times. I feel decent. Only someone I know else play together. Yeah. So like there's definitely been times where people have been like, "Yo, switch over to this game and play with me." It's like I don't know you. Who are you? I can see the green screen moving. I don't think I switched is what I was wearing exactly. I mean, if someone here we go. It's your fat beard, Captain. Your fat beard. Yo, you
Captain Fatbeard?
when you're wearing the headphones with the hat, it just makes it look like a really bad cowboy hat.
Okay, I can't hear you, Sneak.
It like
Good.
squished it. I mean, that's an earbud fucking hat. Gotta tell you. I think your hat's beautiful.
I know.
I think it's. I think your hat's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
Yeah, exactly.
I think the point
Are
is
you out
like
of coffee yet?
I
I need a bigger cup, I guess, to keep up with you.
mean I've got a carafe now, so my shit's on point. I told him that he needs to get a really giant blonde beard. Be Captain Fatbeard.
Who was it that told me that my other thing needed to be blonde also?
Yes, that definitely needs to be blonde too.
That don't sound right, but you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, your thing needs to be blonde.
Do I need to go? Do I need to whip it out?
Because he'll never grow one. Maybe. I mean, maybe he will. He's still a youngin. He's still there. So we're talking about chat etiquette.
Chat etiquette, yes.
What needs to be blonde? It's a secret. You'll see it. You'll see it, and it's gonna be amazing. But it's a secret. Peach fuzz. Chat etiquette. Chat etiquette. Chat etiquette. Fat man.
Chat etiquette.
Chat etiquette.
Chat etiquette.
You guys.
Chat etiquette. Yeah,
the etiquette of
the
working
etiquette
in
of
chat. I think it's important. Pictures or it didn't happen. Trust me, we're gonna get pictures. I think that most people, like I said, most people in chat right now are streamers or have streamed. We have a couple of like super lurkers and stuff, but for the most part,
Madam don't stream, but you know.
I mean, she's like
she might as well.
She's like a super mod, so she kind of has a deeper like insider understanding.
It makes me wonder how Madam does everything, because like I know her schedule, like what she does during the day, and I don't see how she has time to even like get a lunch. She stays busy all the time.
Yeah, she's always busy.
I'm a super jerker. Oh wow.
Chat etiquette. Yes. How well do you treat your poll? Chat etiquette. So Ninjas is a super jerker, and that is not something that I asked about. She volunteered that information.
Well,
that's fine with me. You know, you can be any kind of jerker you want. You have our approval. A super lurker jerker. I mean, if you're lurking and jerking, that's on you. And that's, you know, that's definitely chat etiquette. Don't tell me. Don't tell me about that. No.
Yo, speaking of Chad, did you see what I seen the other day? Huh?
I did not. Blueberry says one of our other streamer friends popped into a chat, and she asked him why he didn't stream earlier, but in the middle of someone else's stream. Boo, Madam Blueberry.
Wow.
Boo. Boo her. Everyone boo her.
Boo. That's not chat etiquette.
That's not good etiquette.
Shame.
Boo.
Shame.
Boo.
Yo,
Pass Watch, it's all good. You're doing great. Boo, Barry. Boo. Chad lurks and jerks. We knew that. Guardian Outpost with an auto host. Fuck yeah, thanks, sir. Appreciate that. I like being on your auto host list. Boo earns.
Boo.
And then I apologize so hard. I bet you did. I know you, and I know that you didn't mean to do that. So.
Like so hard.
So hard. Yeah. That's okay. We still love you, and I'm sure it was an accident. It's. I'll leave. Don't leave. No.
Get back here.
Bye, Madam Blueberry. Sorry that I upset you.
You're not going nowhere.
Blueberry cereal was really good. It was. They do still make it, actually. You can order it from Amazon.
Really?
There's a lot of old cereals that you can still order from Amazon. I think you can even order Surge right now. Do you guys remember Surge?
Yeah, you can.
Oh my god.
You can. Yep.
That.
So
yeah.
So Sneak.
Well, hold on. You said you saw something online for Chadpole. What was that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You know.
Yeah, Luda was a host.
Did you know that, like Chadpole there?
Oh,
he
right,
went and did the thing.
He did do the thing.
Yeah, he went and did the thing.
He did. The thing, guys. Let's give Chadpole all the hype.
Let's get hearts and hype in chat.
Hearts and hype in chat for Chadpole, because he asked his girlfriend of 8 years
to marry him.
And
you know what the kicker is? She said yes.
I thought it was to co-op with him on GoldenEye. It's not.
Oh, that. Yeah, that.
Yo, he's gonna get married. It's gonna be a married Chadpole.
Wow, Bree. Wow.
Wow, Bree. Oh, okay.
Chat etiquette.
Look, Blueberry. We're totally joking. Don't be turning around on us. Killa said, "Yo, best not be fucking with my Granberry." I didn't even know there was a Granberry.
Yeah. No.
The fuck is that? All the hype,
Killa
you guys.
is like Madam's grandpa. I don't
So
something like that.
awesome. So awesome. Oh, that's okay. So Killa. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Jiminy Christmas.
I know.
Guys, Chadpole is going to get married. He's inviting all of us to the wedding. It's open bar.
Chad's my son.
We're very proud of him. He waited just long enough to where he knew it was right. And he popped the question, and lo and behold, she said yes. Oh my gosh.
The question is though, did you like getting your Cade 6 outfit?
Yeah. Did you ask her to marry you as Cade 6? Because
Yeah.
every woman would say that. Everyone would
Yes.
say
I mean,
yes
that's
to that.
one way not to get told no.
Open bar.
That's
Yes.
Cade 6.
Yes. Open bar. Chad says everyone's invited.
Will there be putt-putt?
Will there be putt-putt? Good question. Killa is my
Like,
grandpa and Big Bird is
the
my
main
dad. That's okay. You guys have a weird relationship. I'm okay. Sweet.
Will there be a taco bar?
Will there be a taco bar? Still waiting for that ring pick. Yeah, dude. I don't know where Chad
Yeah.
went, but I think we just embarrassed the shit out of him, and now he's hiding.
Wow. Like he was supposed to post a ring pic a week ago.
Really?
Still hasn't.
And he did not.
No, we've been waiting for it.
Oh. Nacho bar. Oh my gosh. Dot hate. Okay. Everyone hate dots right now.
Dot hate.
Dot hate.
Dot hate.
Madam Blueberry dot hate. Is that like your new website? Dot hate. Appreciate. Gotcha. 3 kinds of cheese. Killer.
Dot hate.
You're really fucking killing me right now. You're really fucking killing me with that. 3 kinds of cheese cascading down at the nacho bar. Jesus. I mean, I would probably live at the like I wouldn't even go to the wedding. Like I would just hang out at the cheese fountain.
Right?
The look you get when Fat Man gets scared about getting his ass kicked in putt-putt. That sounds like there's a story there.
There is a story. I beat Bree in putt-putt and bowling, and she won't admit it.
Weddings are awful to plan. They are not too bad. So Fat Man, you lost a putt-putt, I'm guessing. That's,
No, I did not.
That's-
I won in putt-putt.
I bet you lost.
One in putt-putt. One in bowling. One in drinking. Okay?
Okay. Well, I'm okay with nachos being a theme every morning, so that's what you guys. So she says she won in bowling.
No. She had bumpers, and I think we scored the same.
Bumpers. Bree.
She had the bumpers, and
God.
she like was even with me. But a 4-year-old beat us both.
I think me and Madam Blueberry would both be dead if there was an actual cheese fountain at someone's wedding.
Like, I really hope there is a cheese fountain.
I would
at
like
the
be
wedding.
just gargling with cheese, dipping like nachos in.
Like, here's a taco, and just...
Oh man.
Oh, man.
I am a big advocate for delicious cheeses, so the 4-year-old beat us both. Well, that sounds like a great fucking wedding, if you ask me. Chad Paul, take notes. Cheese fountains,
Yeah.
putt-putt golf,
Bowling.
taco bar. All these things are what the people want. If they're not there, we're not showing up.
Yep. And you have to be up there like Cade 6 in a tux.
Yes,
Okay?
Cade 6 in a tux with his
With the
trusty
rooster.
chicken
With-
colonel.
yeah.
A fine feathered friend at your side. So
I'll dress up as a chicken if you want.
anybody else got some chat etiquette topics to discuss? Otherwise, we're moving on. We're gonna move on.
We refilling the. Oh, you're filling up your coffee right now.
I got a
Dude,
carafe.
I'm going to get more coffee.
I got a carafe.
All right, I've been waiting for you to go take a coffee break.
Chicken nachos. There you go. Hey, Madam Blueberry, did you know that if you pretend to shake salt in your mouth, you will actually taste salt too? Yeah. Now Passwatch is hungry. We're talking about nachos, making everyone hungry. Pulled pork nachos are good. People, please stop doing those crazy color donations in my chat where it's like, where it's like that. Gotcha. Gotcha. So Ludacris says he hates it when people do that color changing donation. I'll give you 100 to send me a boob pic. Really? Look,
Wait, whoa, hold on, what now?
Look,
Who's doing what?
so people will do what I did in chat up there, and they will do like the /ME and then say like, you know, Sneak Thief donated $5 million to the stream.
Oh yeah.
Luda hates that. I mean, I send out boob pics for free too.
Boob pic? Whoa, hold on. Where? My way. Send them my way. I'm saying like I'll send a boob pic for 100. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Also, Sneak, I'm gonna need all the royalties for this month's Truffle Shuffle alert.
Yeah, I'll send that to you right away.
Okay, everyone else, you know, using the Truffle Shuffle.
$100 for lewd pick. No, Ludacris, that's gonna be free in the Discord.
Yeah.
That's gonna get posted pretty soon, actually.
Yep. Look, $100, or not even $100. It's gonna be free to see Luda.
Oh man, get you the taco and beer, and the boobs are free. I mean, guys, like you can see boobs on the internet for free
That's true.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, also
like a corn hub. Yep.
Corn Hub.
Yep.
That's like where farmers go. Yo, you saw Corn Hub today? Those cobs were off the chain. I had to hand something off. What I missed, dude, we like did a whole bit.
Yeah.
We did like
You're
a whole
supposed to be
bit,
taking
man.
notes.
Oh my gosh. So first of all, we congratulated you for getting hitched.
Mm-hmm.
We're very happy. We did a whole bunch of emotes and hype and stuff for you. So
Yep.
just pretend like that happened. You can go back up if you need to and see it.
Yeah. Go back and watch the VOD.
Yeah, just watch the VOD. Also, we were wondering if you're going to be getting married as Cade 6.
We didn't wonder. We said you need to be getting married as Cade 6.
Also, we assumed you were inviting everyone to your wedding, and that we are all going to get the we're going to get the 3 cheese fountain at your nacho taco bar after we go putt-putting and bowling.
With free beer also.
With with an open
with the
bar.
open bar.
Yeah, that's what I heard. The Chad Poe wedding.
And then you know, then like Jello shots off Sneak's stomach or something.
That's
joking. Joking.
That's disturbing.
I know. That's why I said it.
Gross. Has money will travel. That's right, dude. Just let me know. We will send the entire Twitch community to your wedding. Don't tempt us. Fat Man and I will shoutcast it from the back.
Yes. Can I please shoutcast your wedding?
Let us shoutcast your wedding. I think you did that for somebody, didn't you?
What?
Didn't you? Oh wait, maybe you just ran a camera.
I ran the camera and kind of shoutcast.
No, we need like a serious shoutcasting going on. I'll drink Fat Man. I can see Fat Man sneaking the damn cheese fountain after 4 beers. Look. I don't think you're gonna outdrink anybody. You're like a tiny little girl, and I apologize if this sounds insensitive, but I'm a huge fat dude, and you cannot outdrink me. Sorry.
Same.
Sorry.
Where's Jonesy? She'll tell you can't outdrink me.
Putt-putt, taco bar, nacho cheese fountain. I mean, I'm all about
Cade
that.
6. I'll dress up as a chicken. Okay.
You can't get married without your fine feathered friend at your side. Just saying.
Yep. But the fine feathered friend, if I dress up as it, will be at the bar.
So Bacon wants people to eat tacos off of him when he's dead, and it sounds really like a really bad idea. I'm not gonna.
It's just gross. Nope.
Not even.
Nope. Nuh-uh. Nope.
Yeah, you can't call yourself a fat ninja if you've lost 10 pounds. So.
Yeah, in 4 days of that.
Mm-mm.
Usually takes me like 3 months.
Not at all. So our next topic is going to be pre-playing games. Guys out there who stream, you're streamers, you're streaming in, you're find a new game. You're like, yo, let's try this game. Do you just jump right into it? You just like turn it on, turn the stream on, and just go for it, or do you spend a little bit of time with it first and play around with it off stream? That's what I want to know. I want to know, Fat Man, what do you do, dude?
Both.
So like, which kind of game is a game that you will just jump right into?
No, I mean, like, you know, if I get the game and, like, you know, just, it's not like, you know, I want to try it out. And, like, if I don't really feel all that there to stream or something, you know, I'll play it off stream, just, you know, just fucking play it, like, you know. But some games, I'll just, like, want to do, like, a first playthrough on stream. Like, whenever I got The Witcher 3, I waited for stream
to do your first playthrough. Okay.
Yeah.
So like it
just all depends on what kind of mood I'm in that day, you know.
I got you. See, like for me personally, like I just recently bought Shadow of the Colossus.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it is a certain type of game. If you guys know about it, then you know about it. But you know, like I would say at least 50% of that game is just like looking at the awesome scenery.
Yeah.
You know, being a tiny little fucking dude in this huge, gigantic, beautiful world. Like half of the fun is just like looking at, you know, what everything looks like. And I decided that I was going to play it off stream first because I need, especially games like that, like you have to frame it right. At least for the way that I look at it, like there's a certain way that you can present the game to where it's, even if it's slower, you still have something else happening that kind of keeps it moving. And I wanted to make sure that it was a game that I could do that with. So I started off stream. What do you guys do? Baron says he dives right into it, figuring out, messing up is half the fun. And I think certain games are like that. Like, you know, a lot of those free to play from PlayStation or Xbox games, I'll jump right into them. If it's one of the smaller games where it's just a battle royale style or something like that, then I think those are easier to kind of like get into the like
dive right into.
Yeah, you know, because you've played that kind of thing before.
There's certain games I'm like, you know, I might want to try it off stream or you know.
See, and Soul Reaver brings up a good point. You know, a lot of times when you're streaming and it's a new game, like you miss out on the story.
See, that's how it was with Horizon Zero Dawn. Whenever I played it, you know, I was wanting to stream it, and so like at the beginning I streamed it, and like trying to like be amazed by like just the scenery and the story and everything, like trying to keep focus on that, kind of threw me off from chat, and you know, like I couldn't really find that balance between like talking to chat and everything else, but still focusing on the story.
I think you nailed it, man.
And so after that one stream I did, I didn't play no more on stream. You know?
I think you nailed it, man. That's it. That's exactly right. Chadpole says if it's a PC game, he gets the controls keybinds down, and I think that's really practical. I think what Fat Man said though is really important because you want to be able to continue your interaction with chat. But at the same time, like you also want to make sure that you know you at least know how to play it, and that you have the controls down and stuff. But finding the balance between the game and the chat, and then the ways you can kind of switch back and forth your focus to keep it interesting, that's difficult. Finding that right balance, I think, is difficult. So when it comes for me, if it's a big game, it's a game that I want to continue playing, I always play it offline first.
Yep.
Always do.
See, that's kind of what you're doing with like Fallout, ain't it? Like figuring things out.
I mean, I played Fallout
seen it.
on stream too.
Did you?
First? Yeah, I just dove right into it because it's a Bethesda game.
Mm-hmm.
It's based around the same principles as Skyrim, which I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm a fucking expert at Skyrim. So,
Have you got Fallout figured out yet?
I actually haven't gone back to Fallout in about a month. So.
Wow.
It's not that I don't like the game or I'm dissing it by any means.
There's a lot.
There's
else
just
going on,
there's a lot of
right?
games going on. I'm really trying to expand my reach as a variety streamer. I'm trying to diversify the types of games that I play, and I'm trying to make sure that I have a solid foundation, in a bunch of different games, so that when one does stick and I really enjoy playing it, then I can continue playing it without feeling like, I've overdone it. I don't want to overdo it in a single game. I think that, if Destiny 2 taught Twitch streamers anything, if Destiny 2 taught Twitch streamers anything, it's that you can't rely on a single fucking game. It is bad for you. You can live in a directory and that be your home, but you can't rely on a single game. That's not something that can happen. Don't want to toot my own horn, but toot exactly. Like I'm pretty goddamn good at Skyrim. I'm confident in my abilities to kill dragons and cast spells and sneak around you and stuff. So
that's how I feel about killing super mutants.
Variety is important. It's the spice of life. Even if you spell it like that, it's still the spice of life.
Verity.
Tattooed Punk says he's been playing Secret of Mana, which I saw that.
Yeah, I think everyone on any Facebook page and Discord seen.
Yes,
that.
anyone who's ever been close to Rick at all has seen it. He loves that game.
Yes.
Chad Paul says he's new to variety gaming. Haven't played that much, but it's new to me. I like to stay comfortable, but variety is good. See, here's the thing though. Like, if you step out of your comfort zone, you'll grow. People who stay in their comfort zone, they generally don't see a lot of growth. If you find ways to overcome that uncomfortableness, then you will gain skill and you will learn something, and you will definitely grow from it. So I'm encouraging you to continue to play other games, some games that maybe make you uncomfortable. Yo, Mr. Steve-O, thank you for the host. Appreciate that. There's that truffle shuffle. So what is that, like a tenth of a cent? Is that?
That's 10 cents right there.
Is that a tenth?
10
of
cents.
A,
No, 10 cents every time pops up.
No. Yo, it's Steve-O
Yo, it's
raid.
Steve-O raid.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
Oh shit.
Welcome Raiders. Rick Weeks, Pedro Val. What's going on, guys?
Oh man.
Welcome to Double Trouble.
Whew.
Good to have you. Thank you so much, Mr. Steve-O, for that raid.
That's my son.
Trying to hint that Sawyer doesn't have any talent. No, we're gonna get to that. We're absolutely gonna get to that. Uncle Steve. Yeah, thanks for the shout out there, Killa. If you guys are not following Mr. Steve-O TV, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Go fix
that's my morning right there. Okay?
Go fix that. Great dude, awesome streamer. Plays a lot of variety. I bet we could have a conversation with him about variety that would last hours.
Yeah.
Yo,
I
Wicked
think
Hard
whenever
Flip.
we got him in here.
Big Bird, good morning, you guys. Still
Wicked
morning.
Hard Flip. How's it going? Good morning.
Yo, keep spamming those bombs. What's up, guys? Nice to have you. We're doing the Double Trouble thing this morning, so if you want to chime in on any of the topics we have scrolling on the bottom of the screen, you have any kind of questions, comments, concerns, we're always open to discuss it. We are not limited to those topics, but that's kind of a guideline to what we're doing. This show is we're like it's I mean, we're coming to you from like a 98 Windows PC, so
Yeah, I don't know.
we kind of just do whatever we can.
Yeah. Come on, I'm still buffering over here. Golly. Windows 98.
Windows 98. We're coming at you from our favorite PC. This is the Double Trouble PC. This is where we. This is where we.
Shit goes down.
This is where we put the show.
Huge
Oh my
things
God,
go on.
Steve-O got get to the sub from my good friend, your fat man. Enjoy those laser
Huge
eyes.
things
pal.
go on.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow. Enjoy
Oh,
those
here at
laser
the Windows
eyes.
98 computer.
Enjoy those emotes. Thank you so much, Fat Man, for spreading the love. That's so fucking cool. Let's get some hype in chat for that shit. That's a sub hype
Floppy
right there.
disk. I still can't get over that. You know how long it's been since I've even thought about a floppy disk?
I mean, it's beautiful.
Like elementary school, okay?
So cool. Thank you so much, Fat Man. That's very cool of you. You mean Windows 3.1? Maybe. I don't know much about Windows back before I was, when I was a kid in school, we didn't have Windows. We had Apple. Like everything was Apple when I was a kid. So
Wow.
yeah. I mean, it was like,
I mean,
the fucking colorful old school Apple PCs. So
I mean, I always remember getting on the computer and just playing Spider Solitaire.
we did Number Munchers, Oregon Trail.
Oh man, the Oregon Trail. That
There
was
was-
the best. That was the best part about going to computer class.
There was one game where it was like you're fishing, but you had to answer questions right. Macintosh, there you go. Chadpole's always thinking about floppies. I knew it. I knew it.
Is that wired? I feel like Chad and Pixie's been hanging out on their
The-
spelling. here lately. Okay,
If
Look,
you're
guys.
choosing your team for this year's spelling bee, those two should not be on
don't
the
go
list.
with Pixie or Chad.
Does anyone remember Neopets? Of course.
Yes.
Everyone died of dysentery. That's exactly right. I think most floppies are wired if they're in a PC. Boom! PC jokes, guys. We got them. So we are talking about chat etiquette, whether or not you pre-play a game. If you're a streamer out in chat, please feel free to talk about your stream. This is one of those shows where it's totally cool. Talk about your stream. We're asking you. We want you to ask us. It's all good. Do you, when playing a new game on stream, decide to play it offline first, or do you jump right into it, and why? That's the topic that we're on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do that, and why?
That'd be kind of something. Cause I know Evo and Burr both. They do this every Tuesday. They do a terrible Tuesday where they play a terrible game. They say. So I'm kind of wondering.
Swoley
If,
says he jumps right in. Okay, gotcha. P-Pops jumps right into it.
Mm-hmm. Kind of wondering if they pre-play those games.
That's true. Steve-O and Big Bird, do you guys try those games first, or do you just jump right in like Swoley says? We usually don't. So you just say this is a horrible game and we're gonna play it horribly and fucking let's do it.
Sounds about right.
Yo, Fat Man just giving everyone fucking subs today.
I'm making a point.
Wow. Swoley. Enjoy those laser eyes, man. Fat Man, that's so nice of you. Soul River hasn't gotten a new game. We do sometimes. Uh-oh. Make sure the game is able to be played on stream and everything. We usually just jump. Okay, I got you. No, Swoley's not saying thank you. Blind runs. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, I get it. I've got a couple of games that I will jump into, but when I have a game that I'm unsure about, like if it's going to be a game that I play regularly, and I'm not sure if I actually want to or if it's something like that, I go straight for the offline play. For instance, Shadow of the Colossus. I played that offline. I went and killed the first Colossus just to see how it was, to see what kind of framework I could put around it as I'm streaming it, because Fat Man was talking about you want to be able to create a balance between the focus you put on chat and the focus you can put into the game. Soul Reaver says that sometimes you jump right into a game and because you're focusing so much on chat and stuff, you miss the story. Maybe you're interested in the actual story of the game, and you just miss the story. So.
See,
So I mean, Big Bird's saying basically that they're just testing to make sure that that their connectivity's good and they're playing. Yeah, I get that totally.
Well, see, also Burr likes to stand Steve-O up.
Oh.
On Tuesdays sometimes. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I know. Don't even play no games with him. Steve-O waits for him, and he's just like, no.
That's true. Yeah. Sometimes. Yo, Thunderclan with the huge host. What's going on with that?
Oh, man.
Shit. The only good blind jumps are games like Dark Souls, Call of Duty. Get called out.
Yo.
For real.
Man.
For real.
I think that host alert's too long. Yo, what up? Yo, Clam.
What up, boys? Good to see you, Thunderclam. Sir Archduke says those that have zero story, and I totally get that. Where it's like you don't really have to pay much attention. You can just like seriously just smash face and be good with it. Yo, Thunderclam, thank you so much for that host, pal.
Man.
I am Beaver. It's a raid.
It's a raid.
There you go.
It's a raid.
There you go.
Remember?
I thought you were saying that you are Beaver.
Clam's going on that don't pick for the spelling bee also.
Oh, guys, Twitch is not a place to find the all-star team for spelling bees. Yo, we dropping bombs in chat?
Nerd.
You better bomb this chat. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much,
all the
Thunderclam.
hype today, guys.
Yo, we like changed our time and now it's like,
Yeah, ship.
oh yeah, we should have started an hour late every day. Get it hard.
I mean, it's
Drop
already,
it hard.
It's already hard. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
oh.
yeah. Raid.
Lewd.
Yeah. Load.
Lewd. Guys, thank you all so much for coming in today. We really do appreciate you guys. We are doing a show about gaming, streaming, and community. It is a terrible but awesome thing to do. If you have questions, comments, concerns, we have our topics down at the bottom. We're open to any kind of discussion. We'd love to hear your opinion and hear your experiences. We're not any kind of experts by any means, but we want
I'm
to...
a professional. What are you
I mean, Fat Man's a professional, but I am totally not. We just want to create a place where we can all get together and discuss this stuff, so... I think it's fun going into a game blind the way Shaq goes blind too. It makes a fun stream. I agree. I agree. Like there's definitely an attraction to that.
But then you get that one guy that's like, oh, here comes this one part. Watch out.
Oh right, yeah. Then you get the guy that's like, yo, I'm in before this guy betrays you. It's like, oh god.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus. Thanks, guy. Appreciate it.
In before Steve-O falls down this hole.
Yeah. There's like, and I think that kind of comes back to chat etiquette too. Like, if you have a decent community, you can always say like, this is my first time playing through, so please no spoilers. And you can also, let your mods know like someone tries to spoil it, just fucking purge them. There you go. Yeah, try. Okay.
Yo, is it Steve-O's birthday?
Steve-O, is it your birthday?
Man. Happy birthday, Steve-O. Or wait, hold on, sorry. Happy birthday, Steve.
Steven.
Call him Steve. No, call him Steve.
Why?
Let's do it.
Why?
Because he loves when people call him Steve.
No, I don't think so. I think you're setting me up, Fat Man.
Happy birthday, Steve.
Oh my gosh, the love in this room is just it's so thick.
Can we get some Steves in chat?
So thick, the love.
I mean, I always heard he liked being called Steve.
Eternally rages. All right, Thunderclam, go to sleep.
Oh, Clam, you wuss. Stay up.
Oh, Clam. Mr. Petivo. There you go. Nap or sleep. That's a thing. Yo, Concerta Chick, what's going on? Get called out. Damn, Fat Man's calling everyone out today. I don't know.
Yeah, there's CC.
Got some kind of bug in his bonnet or... Jesus.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm awake, okay?
That's true.
What?
It's kind of nice to have a co-host who's actually here.
Oh, wow.
I mean, mentally and emotionally available to engage in chat with me instead of doing this.
It's me anyways. I don't know what you're talking about.
Burn. See, yeah, giving it back to him. Oh, yeah. Guys, we have a special guest on today. His name is Ludacris, and it is ludicrous because it'll be his second appearance, guest slot.
Second appearance. Oh man,
he'll be here for the second time, so we're looking forward to talking with him. We're doing
we're doing what?
We're doing a break. Ripping.
Fucking Mikey, man.
Rippin, you need to get your shit together, man. I don't know. Rippin, guy.
Fucking Mikey.
What the hell, man? What the hell, man? Madame Blueberry says she's down to replace you, and I'm seriously considering it.
Wow.
I mean, if she gets an Elgato green screen and a Skype account, and you know, better late than never.
I'm gonna find a replacement.
Thank you
too.
so much.
Yo,
Yo, Chadpole. Sorry. That's horrible. This is important. Would you shut up? Chadpole wants to be a guest. I'd love to have you. Fat Man, what do you think?
Right here. Look.
What do you think?
Look, get right in there.
There you go. Slide to that Discord and let us know.
If you want to be a guest, just tell us. Okay. I mean, everyone loves talking about themselves. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Steve-O, thank you again, man. I really appreciate it, dude. You're fantastic. Can we get one more shout out from Mr. Steve-O before he leaves? If you haven't followed him, you know, slap yourself in the face and then go follow him because you need to. Madam for Dub Trub. I mean, she did great last time, so. Guys, let's do a 3 to 5 minute break. I gotta take a pee pee.
Yeah,
we're gonna come back here. We're gonna get Ludacris up in this bitch. We're going to finish out the topics, and then we'll be right back. So I will leave you with Fat Man.
Leave him with the sharks.
Oh no, chat. They can have
leave
chat.
Leave him with chat. Okay.
There you go.
Put up formal fats. Okay. Put up formal fats. Yeah.
Let's put cough drops in our buttholes and play video games.
Yo. We're back.
Are we?
We're back. Guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. That's fucking cool.
Shit, yeah.
Awesome day. Right now, where's our Discord?
What?
As soon as Luda's ready, pop on in, man.
Luda, get in here right now.
We're gonna do that thing with the Ludacris. He's fucking ludicrous. Rippin', yo. As soon as you're ready, buddy.
Ooh,
There he is.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
there he is.
How you guys doing? All right.
Doing great, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just looking at this picture of Fat Man in the Discord.
Your Fat Walrus, yeah.
Yo, so Reaver, thank you for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate it. I'm new. Who
But
did?
let's
So,
not, like,
can anybody hear Luda?
clear.
Luda, say something delicious to us.
You're all amazing people, and I love you very much.
Aw, so nice.
Oh.
So nice. Can you guys
Now
hear
say
him?
something delicious. I know that was like a fact you just said there.
I had tacos on Monday night, and they were crazy.
You had tacos? Taco.
They were nice. Paprika, smoked paprika tacos,
Let me like find this picture. I know it's in here.
So if you guys want to see a Lou Leia picture,
Where do you want to
The
put
original.
in general? Or...
yeah.
I'm putting that shit straight in general.
Yeah, straight up in general.
Okay, there's that one.
Boom.
There you go.
I
Oh my gosh.
have that one.
There's a couple of them.
Oh man.
Oh
I came
boy.
prepared.
Oh boy. Fantastic. If you're not in Discord, you're missing out. You're missing out.
Oh man. Something delicious. Vaginas, tacos, pizza. Except Fat Man. Wow, Swoley. Wow.
Tacos, yes.
Tacos.
Tacos. So, Ludacris,
Hey man.
what have you been up to, buddy? You've been doing lots of streaming, I see.
Yeah, it's been. I can't remember when it was that I last spoke to you guys, but yeah, it's been a crazy couple of months, crazy year really. Both off screen and on screen, really.
Yeah.
So off screen, and I've freely spoken about it with everyone. I got diagnosed with depression about 9-10 months ago, and I've been off the happy tablets now for about 3 weeks. So
Awesome.
things are going good. Things are going well. Rickard's just posted in Discord. So yeah, that's like my biggest achievement was to get to that stage and get myself. And there's still a fight. There's still a long way to go. But
Absolutely.
I kind of feel like we're in the sort of 9th or 10th round, and we're
Right on,
we're
man.
winning
Dude,
the
well,
fight.
it's super cool that you're very open about it. I think a lot of people, you know, they kind of struggle with the same thing, and you know, like just knowing that you're not alone is a really, really. It's kind of a nice thing, I think. You know.
Yeah, definitely. And I think for me, I wouldn't have got through it without having something to focus creative juices on, shall we say?
There you go. Yeah. Something that you can like, you know, create positivity not only for yourself but for other people too. That's fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. And it's been tough sometimes because obviously when somebody comes in and they, you know, criticize or there's something like that, you have to deal with that. And my wife was quite worried about, for instance, the fact when I hit 500 followers that I released my song onto the internet that I recorded when I was 21, and she wasn't quite sure about how that was going to be taken.
I guess I missed this song.
Yeah, we're gonna need that linked in Discord too.
We're gonna need all the links. Okay.
Okay, give me a second.
So-
I was prepared for that. I thought that might come up. Oh, no, it's not the
So
one.
Reaver, I did that on purpose. Okay, let's just get that out there. I know how to say fajita. Okay.
Yeah, that is the right one.
So Luda, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
The photos of you as Leia.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Halloween party.
No, that was my stag do. That
Okay.
was my. So basically, we went down to a place called Bournemouth in the UK, which is on the seaside.
Right.
Oh yeah, lovely place, lovely.
Yeah.
Go there.
It's an amazing place, but it's pretty much tailored for your alcoholic and your stag do kind of area. And we went down there for the weekend. Friday night we got absolutely toasted, and I got sunstroke during the day on the Friday, and then on the Saturday we went out and did all the sort of stag do things like zorbing, zorb football, go-karting and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And then in the evening, all the guys that were with me presented me with this costume that I had to wear for the entirety of the weekend.
I didn't know
I got
that.
friends
Holy
like
shit.
that.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So basically what you don't see in that picture is there's a box of cards that's sat on the table.
Yeah.
And in that box of cards, every hour I had to pull a card, and whatever it said on the card, I had to go and do.
Oh boy.
So it would be like, take a card, go and talk to the most attractive woman in your opinion within the pub, and get her to, you know, write something rude on your back or on your leg or something like that. And basically, that whole dress that I still have hanging up in my cupboard has just got like. You're a bell end, you know, you're a wanker, you know, you're a freak of nature, that kind of stuff written all over it, and like people drawing pictures and like, you know, the comic dicks and all that kind of stuff with the stuff coming out the top of them. and
That
all
does
So a
sound- that
usual
sounds
Saturday
really fun.
night. Okay.
Sounds really- so I just want to clarify. You're talking about what we would call here in the States a bachelor party.
Bachelor party.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
didn't know. Like, I was like, fuck.
The photo is in Discord. It is in the general channel. There's 3 of them.
Here's a question in the Discord. What exactly is the lightsaber made
That's a
of?
good
Okay.
question. Yeah.
So the lightsaber.
Is it latex free?
It's actually Darth Maul's lightsaber cut in half.
Oh, okay.
And then somebody gorilla gripped, again the same gentleman that got me the items that I'm wearing. Gorilla gripped the dildo, the big pink dildo.
It's a big pink
Oh,
dildo,
that's
guys.
what that was. Oh, wow. Did
which I
not
still
know.
have to this day, may I add. And I also the beautiful sandals that you can't see in that picture was the.
Oh, I see them with your socks. Yeah. Socks and sandals, guys. Socks and
My-
sandals.
It's beautiful.
My best man actually went out to about 5 or 6 charity shops and really made an effort to go and get those. So, you know, shout out to him.
Fantastic.
So this is what we've got to look for. We got to do something like this for Chad Bow, okay?
Exactly.
Man.
Is it used? So you still have the dildo. Is it slightly more used now, or?
You'd be surprised, man. That got a lot of use that night. The way you used it.
Okay.
Wow.
I had every bouncer stop me on every pub door, and they were like, you know, where are you going with that? What are you going to do with it? Like, you know, we're like, if
So
you
it's
get
part
into,
of your outfit?
I did, yeah. I was like, look, you know, I'm on a stag do, blah blah blah, and they're like, well, if we see you misusing it and all that kind of stuff. But the amount of women that actually came up and grabbed the dildo part of it was the most shocking thing out of the entire affair. Because it's like, I thought people would just grab the lightsaber and pretend to be like fighting like Star Wars stuff. No. They wanted the top end.
Oh my gosh. So guys, if you're looking for a good time in the UK, dress up as Leia and put a dildo at the end of your lightsaber, and you will have a great time.
But the thing is, the Leia didn't even have a lightsaber. Come on now.
Willful suspension of disbelief, sir. You got to get into character. You just got to take it as it is and just go with it.
We'd have probably used it. Yeah. But I had to like eat ice cream off of it and like drink through it and all that kind of stuff. So.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like you had a hell of a time, man.
Yeah, it was, and it was fun with heat stroke as well because I wasn't drinking, so I was literally I had to go to hospital to get the once over before that night out when I wore that. So I was actually heat stroke in all 3 of those pictures, and I was drinking Coke all night.
Well, see, there's the problem right there. You're not drinking.
Yeah, I was under doctor's orders and strictly not to drink. So.
Wow. All right. Well, that
All
sounds
summer.
like you had a hell of a fucking bachelor party.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, like, for my bachelor party, we just like rented a cabin on a river and just got like super wasted for like 4 days.
Well, that's what I wanted to do. My best man said to me, what do you want to do? And I said, I'd like to go fishing for 4 days and just chill out.
There was no dildos involved in our bachelor party at all. So
Talk
In the planning
stories.
of this, there was no dildos involved.
there
He knows I'm a pretty accepting guy, and I'll pretty much do anything. So yeah,
Right.
he pretty much had free reign.
That's fantastic. Rick wants your friend's number so he can plan his party for him.
I could sort that out, no problems.
I mean, we had like handguns and
Handguns.
handguns.
Yeah. That's what the boys are calling it nowadays.
One of our friends brought his 9mm and we like shot the water a whole bunch and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was stupid, but it was awesome. Have to remember some of these for your bachelor. Yeah, dude, definitely.
Chad, we're planning your bachelor party. Just so you know.
Yeah, Chad, you've got no choice. It's done. It's sorted.
Yeah, dude,
You're gonna wake up with a chicken.
we're all coming, dude. Better make sure the bar's open because that's the only thing making it worth it. Okay, so let's dive into some of these things. Luda, you've been talking with us in chat as we're on and off. I've noticed we've gotten your opinion, but I just want to make sure that we get as much of it as we can. You said that you were experiencing some issues with some chat etiquette recently.
Yeah, so my biggest thing is so my Phantom bot, for some reason, and it's becoming more of an issue now, is not dealing with links when they're posted in chat.
Oh.
So I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to work out what the reason is, and I've got somebody at Phantom bot trying to sort it out at the moment. They think
Okay.
it's something local that's on my PC. And that obviously comes from hosting your own chatbot off of your PC, which is a downside to Phantom bot. But yeah, so that, and also the freedom of people doing coloured links and that donation stuff. I actually banned somebody. I went onto my chat last night before I started streaming, and there was a guy in there spamming, I'm donating $100 to your channel, and I wasn't even live, so I don't know what the audience was, but I banned him, and then halfway through the stream last night, he came back and he was like, yo dude, what's up? Why am I banned from your chat? You're my friend and I've been watching you for weeks and all this kind of stuff.
It's
And I
like,
just said,
whoa, you're a terrible viewer.
I was like, I've warned you a couple of times about doing stuff, and this was just the last straw, so I'm sorry. I've done it, and he came back to me and said, you've got no proof and all this kind of stuff. So
wow.
I was just like,
If it's your
okay,
channel,
mate,
you don't
no
need
worries.
proof. You don't need proof. Yo, Fat Man, thanks for $10,000.
No problem, man. Had
Yeah, exactly. That stuff. And it's not so much that it annoys me when people do it. It's just I just kind of think like, you've done it to me, so that means that you've spent your evening doing it to everybody
Yeah,
else.
to other people for sure.
Never.
And that's the bit that worries me. That's the bit I just think people, if you're doing that, you need to either go and get some help or
just
or-
stop being an asshole, guys. Jeez.
yeah.
It's that simple. If you're actually gonna donate money, that's great. But if not, then don't pretend like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dicks.
And that's the money side of it isn't. It's not a consideration, and I don't want it to be a consideration in my chat at all. So it's just like whatever. I'm just gonna ban you outright from now on. That's my stance on it.
Gotcha.
But, obviously, if you're a friend of the show or whatever, then you
Sure,
come in and do
but
it.
even so, like what Chad Paul just did, he donated his love. That's worth more to me than any dollar amount.
Sir Art
Yeah.
Duke said he would donate his liver. That means he couldn't drink.
Oh.
And I don't blame him.
keep your liver, my friend. Keep that.
I don't think mine's good to donate.
Madam Blueberry, I appreciate you stopping being an asshole. That's
Wow, at least she told you she would stop being one.
For everyone else, she's gonna do
I would donate my friend.
it. Nice. Thank you for the donation of the Chad poll. I could
I've
always
had to-
use more poll in my life.
I've had to lock things down pretty badly now because Minecraft as a directory is a bit like IRL in some respects. That
It's kind of trolly.
I think, yeah, people just think anything goes, and I've had to put like song requests on and stuff onto subs, and I can't have chat sounds and things like that because people just come in, they're either lurking or they're working it out, and then all of a sudden you've got Hime Dasuki Suki playing, like,
Right, yeah.
the entirety of your stream.
You got like
and it
10
ruins it
hours
for
of
everybody.
I get knocked down.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Gotcha. Swoley says he would donate Chad Poll. Rippin says don't donate to Ludostream. Note to self. Gotcha. Yo, Rippin, thanks for the bits, man. Appreciate it. So what about when you go to play a game for the first time? Do you jump right in? Do you pre-play it off stream? What's your general consensus for a new game?
Do you know, until you sent me that the other day, I hadn't even thought about it. I actually, every game up until this new game that I've currently been playing, I have just jumped straight in.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I'm playing a game called Laser League at the moment, which is, it's kind of Tron meets Snake.
Okay.
And
What?
I wasn't, yeah.
Repeat that.
It's Tron that meets Snake.
Wow.
And it's kind of, I just wanted to kind of get to grips with it because I didn't know it was recommended to me from a friend. That's the spelling of it if people want to go and check it out.
Laser League, definitely.
And oh really?
Oh.
Only got a message.
Oh man.
Sorry about that. That was very unprofessional.
Oh, dude, you're fucking fired. Get out of here. Take your phone alert and leave.
Yeah, I didn't want to. It's one of those games where it's a bit kind of PvP, and I didn't want to look too suck the first couple of times I've played it. But actually, I played it sort of 15-20 minutes on the last sort of 2 or 3 streams, and I've looked sucky every time I've played it. So.
See, like
I'm kind of over that now.
Chadpold mentioned that he likes to play it offline just long enough to make sure he gets the, like what the controls are like, and gets a good feel for it first. I think that's a good idea.
I too like to play with it offline. Oh wait.
Oh, Fat Man.
Oh wait.
Keep it together, buddy.
Don't get me too excited, dude.
That pink lightsaber come right back out, man. So we're gonna broach a new subject here, and it's something that we've been talking about doing on Double Trouble here. Something that I'd like to keep going as a weekly segment, and that is going to be like practical networking advice. And I think that for a lot of people, they hear the word networking and their brain alarm goes off, and like, I have no idea what that is. I don't know what to do, and it's it's something that could be scary, I guess, when you're first starting out. Real quick, Soul Reaver, enjoy the mobile lurk. Don't crash. I don't want you to be Twitch and driving.
That's networking, right?
Hi, I'm networking. Here, go check out my channel. I stream also. Yes, perfect. That's how networking works.
Taken. That's how you network right there, folks.
Well, I think number one, the one thing that I kind of want to put across today, the one thing that we can discuss today, is something like Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or Discord or anywhere that people can contact you. If someone tags you, if someone puts your name somewhere or anything like that, like a really good practical point to make when you're networking like that would be to always respond to those interactions. Number one, if you are mentioned, if you're tagged, if someone is talking about something that you're interested in, like, spend the extra 5 to 10 seconds and respond to them directly.
Is this because I didn't reply to your tweet? Oh.
Yeah, it's just because you didn't reply to my tweet. Before I drop the host, I just want you to know I'm a streamer. Hi, I'm new. How do you get viewers? By the way, I'm live. You guys are nailing it. That's the right way to go about it. You guys are nailing it. But I think absolutely number one, always respond to anyone who contacts or interacts with you on your socials. That's a great way to keep your networking going. Even if it's just someone liking a status, if I write a status up on Twitter and I tag Fatman in it and he hits like, then I can come back at him, like, say something else, just something else at all. Hi, I just host, please subscribe. Yes, I will totally do that. Absolutely.
Sounds good.
Is there I don't think there's ever a way. Thank you, Madam Blueberry. She just tweeted us and says, "I'm networking." Perfect. You did a really good job there. But if you just take a little bit of time, and whether it's on Facebook or Twitter or Discord or any place where your community can interact with you, if you just spend a little bit extra time and make the effort to, give them a genuine reply, I feel like that's creating the groundwork that you need to, kind of boost more of that networking. It'll boost your networking. It'll boost it. I promise. You did it right, Madam Blueberry. Thank you so much.
I've gone into a lot of streamers chats recently and sort of said to them, do you have a Twitter page or something like that where I can get hold of you? And they'll turn around and they'll say either one of two things. And the first thing being, I don't have Twitter. I don't want to use it. And B, I have Twitter and I don't know how to use it. And that in itself, I think, is a big thing. I have Twitter. I'm amazed that I have what I have on there, and I still don't know how to use it. And I think just doing is probably better than doing nothing.
That's about like those people that are like, be like, do you have a Discord? No, and I don't have no even, ideal. Like I don't want to get no Discord.
Yeah, I mean, there's an argument to if you have it set up and you never use it, to I have it set up, I don't understand how to use it, but I'm going to interact with people through it best I can. And
honestly, if you're using Twitch and you don't know how to use Twitter, like something's wrong.
Yeah,
something's wrong.
I'd agree.
Because it is. I think it's way simpler. Just the concept of like someone ats you and then you reply, or you at someone and then they reply. Like it's about as simple as it gets. What's up, Fungal? Good to see you, man.
Hey, Fungal.
Jadpole, you did it right, buddy. I'm loving it. He says, I hosted your Fat Man and the Sneak Thief. After they're done talking, check me out. Hashtag networking. Perfect.
Fuck's sake.
Perfect. What is this tweeter? It is a little blue bird that floats around and tells you things in your ear. Oh my gosh, you guys are getting this networking down pat. I mean, honestly, like you're joking and you're making it a joke, but you're honestly helping us.
Yeah.
Yo, Jadball, thanks for the host, man. Like that is legitimately doing something good for us, even though it's a joke. I mean, it's.
That'd be 10 cents.
That is exactly what networking is. Like it doesn't have to be like, focus on my stream. It's making friends and joking around on social media, and people see that. People want to be a part of that. People want to have fun with that, and it becomes a much bigger thing. And next thing you know, like you've got 10K followers. Yo, ripping with the host. There we go. Next thing you know, like your community has grown tenfold because you're spending a little bit extra time to talk to people on the internet. That's all the networking is. You talk to people on the internet, guys. Make
That's
friends
really
with
all
them.
it consists of.
Promise butt touches, and then deliver. Rick, that is
It's
not your
not
conscience.
delivery though. It's
DiGiorno?
or no.
Oh, that's not your conscience, and don't listen to it. But yeah, like networking has got this like really scary kind of connotation to it, I think, for a lot of people who are growing. And I mean, I get it, sometimes it is difficult to make that first move, to be the person to say like, oh, Broman tweeted something that I have an opinion on, but like he's so big and I don't really want to say anything back. It's like, no, take the chance. Like Broman especially is a great example. That guy will try to respond to everything, everywhere. All over the place. Notice me. Thank you, Mr. Divian. Hashtag networking. You guys are doing it great.
What?
I think there's a fine balance with Twitter as well. I did hear, and I can't remember whether it was a conversation that Goff or Broman was having with each other or where I picked it up from, but they were saying that there's a fine line, and I think it might have been Guardian Outpost that was talking about it on History,
right,
about having that conversation with them. You've got to make yourself kind of like you want to be on Twitter and have a presence on Twitter, but what you don't want to do is make your presence so big that people don't want to come in and watch you.
There it is.
So what you don't want to do is be like, hey, this is what I'm having for dinner, and this is what I'm doing this, and this is my cat, and this is my dog, and
I'm taking a poop. Oh.
yeah, you want to leave some of that story or that what's the word, the mystery about what you're doing for the stream. So that you can say to people, I went to Disney World, or I did this, or I did that, and you have something to talk about, because people aren't going to go to your stream if it's secondhand information that they're just going to listen to all the time.
Yeah, if they can consume that content on a different platform, then they feel like they've already been there.
Exactly.
I can see that, absolutely. I think it's really important to keep in mind too that, like, you can share whatever you want, but if you are, mainly using your Twitter for your streams, then it might be a good idea to keep it stream related, maybe.
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't say like only, always, forever, and nothing but that, but it would be, kind of following along with the brand and why people found you to, kind of continue that type of thing. Madam Blueberry says, not to toot her own horn, but you've networked right when you don't even stream and have almost 50 followers. That's true.
Them are all bots.
They're all made up bots, Fat Man says.
Yeah. Oh, me.
I guess as well, like, I've tried to branch out over the last year and use, I think, Sneak, you've seen, because I think I'm friends with you on every single platform.
Yeah. No, same.
And Fat Man, like, but Instagram, Facebook. The only thing I think I'm not on is Snapchat, because I'm just not down with it.
What?
Dude, Snapchat is awesome. If you want to see pictures of me pooping, hit me up on Snapchat.
If you want to see me trying to leave work already, hit me up on Snapchat. Okay.
I just think there might be an influx of Luda doing like cute kitten poses with ears and noses.
I am
stuff
fine
like
with that. That's
that you probably aren't going to want to see.
No, I want to see. Dude, I've also noticed that you've been using your Twitter and stuff to kind of repost articles and
Yeah.
I think the last one I saw, you were just posting about like someone made an article about the cheapest gaming monitors that are out there, like just little things like that, dude. That's really helpful, and it really does make a difference. Like,
I let you into a trade secret. Crowdfire.
Yeah,
it's amazing, dude. Yeah, if you can get onto that, it will. Basically, what Crowdfire does is it links all of your social media applications, and what it will do is it will ask you for your interests. So I looked at it like, what do people ask me a lot about in my stream?
Sure.
So I looked at, people ask me about what gear I've got, what PC I use, what suggestions should I have for PC setup, that kind of stuff. What games are coming out, what games will I be playing, what do I think of them? And kind of like, I don't know, like maybe a little bit of sports in there. I don't get too many people talk to me about sports ball and stuff like that.
Sports ball.
I'm a Giants fan, so I follow the Giants.
Okay, our spot's over with. See you, Luda.
you're
Now come back in here and say the right fucking team.
You just triggered that man again.
Okay? Come back in here and say the right fucking team.
But yeah, and what happens is Crowdfire has a thing where it will ping you on a daily basis and say, hey, these are all the things that you're interested in.
Right.
Why don't you talk about them? And then after I've read through them and I think they're appropriate, then I'll post them. So there's stuff like, I think yesterday there was the cheapest monitors. Like, people are always asking me, like, what monitor do you use? I've got a Samsung TV. I've got a monitor from 1985 and an Alba monitor that I stole out of my nephew's room when he was moving. And that's what I use. I would like to have the whole Razer setup. I've got a Logic keyboard that I got, Logitech keyboard that I got from Walmart for like $5, and a G300 Logitech mouse. I'm not, but it does me. It's fine for what it is. But there are people that do want to go and spend that extra for a little less, you know.
Yeah, true.
So
Yeah.
if I see it, I'll post about it. And then there's stuff about Fortnite. Well, Fortnite's a popular game. I don't play it a lot, but I know that, you know, we spend a lot of time talking about Fortnite, PUBG in my streams at the moment.
Sure.
You know, there's the people that love Fortnite, there's the people that love PUBG and hate Fortnite, and then there's the people that love PUBG and love Fortnite. And we tend to have that discussion quite a lot at the moment.
So like you're like basically like you're using, you know, your social reach to also kind of provide a service where, you know, you find things you think are relevant to you and to your community, and you'll retweet them, or you'll make a new link just to kind of get a little bit more engagement.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just to try and, like, you know, if there's somebody out there that reads an article that's interested, that I'm interested in, and they're interested in, then there's probably going to be.
I read that article about the monitors, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably going to be a good time for us to hook up and have a chat in my chat, you know, for instance.
Sure.
And that's what it's all about. It's just, I don't think it's providing a service necessarily, because sometimes I get it wrong.
No, sure,
I noticed last week I sent out the same tweet like 4 or 5 times, but it was just because it was, you know, it was addressed, or I put it in wrong into Crowdfire.
I mean, that's just you know, small user error. I think the important thing is that you're making an effort to engage your community beyond just being live. And I think that's a really important thing to do, especially when you have networking as a topic or as a goal. You know, like, you want to make that extra effort. And yes, Soul Reaver, I would love your monitors. You can send them to me. Sounds good.
You want my monitor and my monitor stand.
I want everything. If you have free shit, give it to me. That's just how that's how I live.
The good thing that I will say about Crowdfire, just for another plug on it, is that it will link. So when I post on Twitter, it posts to my Facebook, and it can also post to my Instagram. It can post to Pinterest. It can post to LinkedIn if you want it to. It posts to basically everything that you want it to post to.
As long as you don't do those auto DMs, okay?
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
You want all of your networking to be genuine and, you know, real. You don't want to have like some bot trying to do it for you.
Yeah, and what I usually do is they have a thing in there that says post now or post at a time suitable to you.
Sure.
So if I haven't got time to read it at work, for instance, because my work life has just become unreal at the moment, I'll save it and then I'll read it on my lunch break or something like that, and then post it. I will then set a time where I want it to be posted. So it's automatically, like, at the moment, 5 days in advance, so that I don't miss. So I've got a decent backlog of stuff that I've saved, but it won't send out unless...
You guys should be taking notes out there. You guys should be taking notes. Ludo's doing it right.
DM me. But I've also seen like a rise in like some of my old friends on Facebook have got in touch with me, and they've been like, you know, keep sending this stuff out, dude. I don't have time to do it because I'm married, I've got kids,
Right.
And this has been really helpful. Like the monitor one again, you know, somebody pinged me yesterday and they were like, cheers for doing that, and all. Thanks for making us aware. I'm going to go and buy X, Y, and Z monitor now, and all that kind of stuff. So
nice.
Yeah, that's what it's all about for me.
Dude, man, like that's fantastic, dude.
Yeah,
really.
That's what I want to achieve. I want to, you know, if my time is spent doing something that helps somebody else, then it's time well spent.
It's beautiful. You guys write this down. Follow Luda's example. Get with him in the DMs. Figure this stuff out for yourself. If you're building a community, you need to be doing it offline as well as online. So, put the effort in. Take the time, and don't be like Rippin.
But it also helps to surround your people with like-minded as well, and I think that's a big key that you guys especially don't give yourself enough credit for, in terms of, you know, for just being able to put stuff out there and talk about all this stuff, because there isn't enough. Like I get Discord stuff all the time, people talking to me about, should I use this, should I use that, and I usually just say, go and watch Double Trouble. They'll explain bits and pieces about this and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of the time, those
You actually
people.
get interactive stuff in your Discord? All I got's a bunch of trolls that come hang out every
DMs
week.
mainly, dude. DMs mainly, but you know, and I
Oh.
think I watch an alternative show, and yes, I am cheating on you. But it's a similar stance. It's and I'm not going to say the name of the show.
No, please say it.
Do it.
Oh, okay. It's Sultry Rage does it. It's part of the Team MZ family.
Yep.
And they do exactly what you guys do. I don't necessarily think they do it better or worse, but they talk about,
Worse.
you know, maybe one or two.
When is this?
It's every Monday and Wednesday, every Monday and Thursday morning, I think it is. But it's part of the Team MZ thing, and it's basically, I mean, it doesn't go as involved as you guys do. It's kind of like, here, this is OBS, this is how we set it up, done.
Okay.
Here, this, you know,
Okay,
if-
so-
an alternative, and then they talk
Best,
about,
okay.
yeah, then they talk about stuff around that. So it's similar, but it's not the same.
Absolutely. You know, we thought about doing some different types of topics where we would discuss actual setup and, you know, showed a little bit of like how-to on certain things like that. But I think like that type of content has already been created on YouTube so many times that, you know, it's something that when people ask me like, well, how do you do this? I'm like, fucking look it up on Google, you twat.
Google it.
Most
Maybe that's what I should do.
Or you could be like this. Hey Siri, how do I set up OBS?
Yeah, true.
My search term sunk.
Set up BS. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Siri,
shit.
fuck you.
but like
That's why you don't like Siri.
I always tell people when I'm offline, you know, if there's a specific issue and someone's like, what do I do? I'm almost always available to help someone else offline. So,
it's the
Madam
same
Blueberry
with
said
me with,
Rippon's networking consists of him saying he'll be back in 30 to 45
Oh.
minutes and then never returning.
Exactly. He'll be in Discord. He'll be like, okay, guys, I'll be back in like 15, 20 minutes, and then we're going to play some games. We won't see him the rest of the night. Oh, I went out drinking.
I went out drinking.
with my brother, and we played pool and blah, blah, blah. Sorry, and also Sports Ball took over the whole
Sports Ball
chat.
took
That's all.
over.
You ain't got to get caught up. on anything.
Enu, what's going on? Good to see
Yo,
you.
what's up, Inu?
Sneak Shadow doesn't know anything about using mice. Sorry. So I think that's go ahead and put a close on that particular topic, and now comes the hard one. This is one that I think it's a lot of times a streamer can do everything right? You can network correctly, you can stream all the time, you can do everything correct, you can do it all right. But there's one thing that I think really makes a difference between, you know, being a streamer and then being like a really good streamer, and that is talent. And that expresses itself in different ways. For some people, like I know the one and only Swoley Bible is amazeballs at Fortnite. Really good skill, like super skilled, very talented playing that game.
Really is.
And that shows through. You know, that's an obvious value point for Swoley streams is, you know, among other things, of course, but talent shows forth in the gameplay on that one. Some people are really talented at the broadcasting. Like, some people are just a really talented broadcaster. Some people are really good at creating a character. There's many different ways that talent can manifest itself. Donnie, thank you for the follow. I hope I'm saying that right. Watch out, you're in the splash zone.
Oh God. that's 50 Cent right there. That was 50 Cent.
And I think that, you know, for a lot of people, identifying what that value point is and like what their talents are, really do change up the way that they run their streams. Like I said, some people focus on just straight up skill, and other people focus on you know, their interaction in chat. But I feel like you can do everything right, but just be sitting here doing nothing on your stream because you just don't got it, and it's sad, and it's very hard for certain people to kind of come to terms with, but like, it is very obvious, that like some people just don't have it, and not to call anybody out, but what? Inu says she's emotional, and that's her talent. And I mean, I think that everyone has ways to kind of express themselves, and I'm not trying to call anybody out. Madam Blueberry with a resub. Thank you so much. Coming in from Bacon there, and you guys are just passing out fucking subs today. It's so cool. There you go. I think it's something that like it's so hard to identify, like what am I talented at? But it's like if you can look at the list, say, of Twitch, like the top 100 streamers, like the top. Whoa, Inu with a sub. There you go, guys. Enjoys those lasers eyes. They're beautiful and they work on everyone. So awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Fat Man, Bacon, you guys are super generous. It's very cool of you. Soul Reaver is not talented, and I don't believe that. I mean, I think that
Soul Reaver is very talented.
Yeah,
man. I've met that in real life, and
absolutely,
that guy has got some real talents.
Absolutely, I think that it's just one of those things. Like it's not so much like you either have it or you don't. Like you can learn it. Like you can work at it. You can get better. Like you can find ways to improve. But I feel like if you can't look at that top 100 streamers and say like I'm as good as these guys, then you definitely need to practice. Then that's a major focus that you need to spend some time on, like getting better at either being entertaining, being funny, interacting with the chat, being better at the games that you play, creating a different environment, like finding ways to express who you are and what makes you different as a streamer in such a way that people pay attention.
Exactly.
Paying attention, on Twitch. I mean, it's as simple as like, do you have more than one person in your chat? Pay attention to them. Spend the time, make the effort, get to know them, pay attention to them. Maybe your talent is like you're super fucking friendly and you can make friends with anybody.
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry, I wasn't.
Maybe your talent is not listening and sitting so far away from your mic that no one can hear you.
Wow.
I mean, there's that too. Doom. What if I try to better, but 80% of my jokes fall flat? See, but that's the thing is like, that means 20% of your jokes landed, which is pretty fucking good ratio if you ask me. There's so many different ways to be talented. And if you figure out what yours is, what your talent is, and then you figure out a way to like utilize that in your live streaming, you will see a definite improvement. You will absolutely see a definite improvement.
Ask friends and family as well to watch back VODs and things like that.
There you go. People who know you and people who can give you actual feedback.
Because they'll tell you whether
my family.
They'll tell you whether you're being true to yourself as well,
VODs
and I think that's a huge thing, because somebody said to me quite recently that, and it was an old friend from work, that they didn't think I was being quite true to myself. Hence, I've had a rebrand recently and taken away some stuff that I thought was not necessarily. There was a grey line, a grey issue there, and I wanted to move away from it. And that's what I did. And since then, things have been better.
Yeah, and like I like force my wife to watch my VOD sometimes, and I'm like, tell me what I can do better, and like, she'll spend the time and she'll be like, you're an idiot, don't do that, or that was really funny, you should do more of that, or when you sit there and you mouth breathe on the microphone, I don't like it, and I'm like, well, shit.
Oh, sorry.
So, let's see. Blueberry says her talent's dad jokes, and I believe it. Rippin says, just
At
drink
times.
Malibu, and apparently the jokes come to you. I mean, that's a joke in and of itself, isn't it?
No, ripping is the joke.
Inu, what's my talent? Inu's going to tell me. Soul Reaver says, Inu, it's more that you are actually pretty likable as a person, it's going to take time for you to accept that. I believe that the number one thing stopping people from investing in their own talents is self-doubt.
Don't read Madam's horrible dad joke.
Oh, wow, that's a classic.
Okay, so Madam Blueberry told a dad joke. If you guys think it's good, throw some hype. If you think it's terrible, throw more hype. Mr. Divian says, I can't even get my kids to watch. Kicks Rocks. Dude, your kids don't count, man. My kids won't watch me either because I'm not playing Minecraft. That's all that they want to see. So my talent is my beard. So I basically threw away my razor, and that is now my talent. You guys could also yourselves have a beautiful, talented beard. There's that hype. Yo, stop yawning.
Sorry. I need more. I'm going for coffee.
Okay, go get some more coffee.
I was going to say, I could do with a pee break as well. So.
Go for it. Pee break, coffee break, everyone do your thing. While I take over. You guys, this is now the Sneak Thief Show. Things are happening for me. We're really moving forward. Madam Blueberry, your dad joke was great, and I appreciate it. It's called a setup. You wouldn't know because your jokes are terrible. Boom! On the train now. Snap. That's fine, Soul Reaver, dude. Thank you so much, man. Stop back in when you can. It's all good. This talk show is the best. Enu, thank you. I mean, it's really just a couple of dudes talking about the same shit that we would normally be talking about. We actually, you know, the way that the show started was we had these conversations anyways, and taking them hostage? No. Oh my gosh, snowman and a vampire, frostbite. There you go, madam. There's a dad joke for you. I do appreciate it though, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really enjoy doing the show, and we're looking at ways to capitalize on maybe doing it more often, doing it longer. We'll figure it out. Entertainment and jokes from people I watch and who watch me, being able to joke with people and of yourself is a good thing. I agree, Rip, and being able to like mess around and, you know, not take yourself too seriously. I mean, Luda posted a picture of himself in a dress holding a lightsaber dildo. If that doesn't say something, I mean, if that doesn't say something, then yes, we're on Windows 95. Do it harder and longer. Thank you, Chadpole. Always harder and longer. You dragged Donnie in here because I said he should listen to you because it's good, fun, interesting. Well, thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
That is the number one thing. The number one thing that you guys can always do to help us out would be tell your friends. You know, that's
Tell your coworker.
Tell your other streamer friends. Tell your community.
Tell your neighbor.
Tell your papaw. I mean, everyone needs to know.
No, don't tell my papa because all the cussing I do, I'd get like a bar of soap.
Chadpole always wants it harder and longer. He just can't take it. Oh, I bet he can take it. I bet if you gave it to him slow,
He could probably take it.
he can probably take it.
Right.
Well, thank you so much, Enu. I appreciate it. It really does. It really does help us out a whole lot. So, Luda, what is your take on the whole talent thing?
It's hard, man. It's a hard one because it's probably the thing closest to home that people don't want to listen to when you talk about it. Right? You don't want to. You want to find out that there is some area that you may be lacking in, or that may not be that may not be right. And I think that's the hardest thing to, especially for me as well, because I can be quite a stubborn person when I want to be. But my wife gives me feedback whether I want it or not, and
there you go.
I'm glad for that feedback. I really am. I'm glad that she takes time to. She does a lot of my artwork, and she does a lot of. She's quite heavily involved in my social media stuff as well. So I'm lucky in that essence, and she sort of kind of steers me in the right direction by saying, you know, sometimes sometimes on stream she said that I come across with an American accent, and she said it's really cringeworthy, and that was one of the things that I've had to work really, really hard on. And to hear that from her was quite a ouch, kind of like, I don't know where it comes from. Maybe it's just nervousness. Maybe it's 100 different things that could be doing it. But it's for me, it's hard. But I mean, you've got people that are like, Family of Guardians, who are amazing musical talents.
Yep.
And I don't understand why, they aren't massively huge front pages doing their thing every day. It's they're to me, I don't know, anybody that plays a musical instrument to me is fantastic, and it has a massive talent for that. And,
I agree.
I think they're not taking, don't get me wrong, they're not doing bad, they're doing amazing, but I kind of, in their directory, they're very supportive of people, they network with people, they do all the right things, and I think there's massive space for them to grow, and I think that they will continue doing really, really well. And then there's some very good friends of mine that Mr. Steve-O TV, recently his numbers have doubled and almost tripled.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy to see him growing. Wally Pinkerton, he's been doing amazing. And these people are people that I think have a natural talent in terms of what they're doing on Twitch. And I mean, I've only been in this probably not even a year and a half yet. And it kind of sounds a bit hypocritical of me to be saying it, but they're the people that I would go and watch. That, if somebody put a gun to my head and said choose a Twitch channel, and they were on, I'd go and watch those people. So
absolutely.
But yeah, the downside of that is that there are some things that people don't want to hear, and I think it's a very brave thing to approach that person, as my friend did a couple of weeks ago, approach that person and say, look, dude, you're going to probably take this bad and tell me to fuck off, but, I don't like what you're doing, and I don't like some of the things that you are. It's not you, why are you doing this to yourself,
It is very difficult to find not only people who are willing to give you that kind of criticism, but also the people that you respect enough to listen to it.
Exactly, and it's all very well. You can sit here and you can talk and you can speak about what's wrong and the best way of doing things. But if you can't take that criticism, then I don't think your place is to be a streamer. And that's probably quite a hard tack to take, but I think you have to be able to take a certain amount of criticism and deal with a lot more than just sitting down and playing a couple of computer games every now and then.
Yeah. Dude, like, so many people will say, like, oh, what, you're playing video games? Like, that's easy. It's like, yeah, dude, if you're talking about just, like, relaxing on the couch with a beer and by yourself playing a video game, it's fucking easy, absolutely. If you're talking about, like, managing and maintaining a community and networking with other communities and, like, putting effort and time and, like, blood, sweat, and tears into, like, creating a place where, like, you can be yourself and, also people can come hang out, like, it's a lot more work than just, like, oh, you're fucking playing video games.
Yeah, and I mean, I've had a couple of guys recently when I've been doing Minecraft streams that come in and call me an old bald bastard. Cool. Thanks for that. I am an old bald bastard.
I called you that one.
I think Bacon, I'm not sure if he's still here, but someone came into his stream one time and was like, "Oh my God, you're old."
Yeah,
I remember that.
It's like, and you're young. Like, what?
Yeah.
So, what do you do with that? Amanda, that is Luda. We are talking with Ludacris right now. Very cool. It sucks that you got your thing stolen. Madame Blueberry's hair is gigantic. And I think we're caught up on chat there. Less of the old talk, please. Dude, Fungal, like, man, like, you're not old, dude. You've just leveled up a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah. No one in here is old. It was me. Madame Blueberry came and called Bacon old. I don't remember what it was, but, like, they're like
I remember that. Though.
Like I couldn't tell, like, if they were being genuinely, like, trolly, like, to, like, troll him, or they thought it was like, wow, this is so weird that someone would be, old. and playing Twitch video games. I just don't understand.
Oh my
And
gosh, Sneak. Sneak, did
from-
anyone ever tell you you're so freaking old?
I am like next to dirt.
For me, it's been amazing as well.
Okay,
You
great.
guys have had some topics where I've been struggling with things in the weeks and or on my own streams, and you guys have talked about it. And you know, it's great to be able to see that other people are having those issues as well, and the kind of stances that you take on it, and just to be able to say, yeah, do you know what, mate? Piss off, get out my stream, and, you know, don't
Yeah.
come back. And I've taken a lot of strength from that, from watching some of the stuff that you guys have been talking about, and when it's been physically happening within your stream. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I think there was some people in there that were, and Sneak just turned around and he's like, you know what, I'll get another follower. It doesn't bother me. Go
Yeah.
away, kind of thing. And out you go. And I think once you get to that level of acceptance it's okay to be like that, and it is your, and this is the thing that I've been having problems with. It's my show,
Right.
my thing, right? And it's not about satisfying everybody that's in the stream, and that was the thing that was a big criticism of me, is that I was trying to satisfy too many parties. And yes, hold my hands up, I probably was. I was trying to do what everybody else wanted me to do rather than just do me. So I went back to why I got into computer games and what made me into a gamer, and that was World of Warcraft. And I've been streaming that for the last 2 weeks since my rebrand.
Absolutely.
It has just stirred up such a fire back in me to be able to do my own thing. And hearing Steve-O today say on chat, on stream, and I think he may have even come across into Double Trouble, saying, you know, I'm a variety gamer, I choose what I want to play, and I play it when I want to.
Yep.
And I'd kind of set myself Minecraft Mondays, Borderlands Wednesdays, and Play with Friends Fridays, and I was doing what everybody else wanted me to do. I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. And I've turned that around now, and I just play what I want when I want to, and it's working for me.
Dude, and I think taking ownership of your brand and your stream and your community is that's going to help you no matter what.
Right.
I know that when I was struggling, I went back to Skyrim. Because there came a point like the end of last year where it's like I just wasn't having fun playing games. And it really affected the way that I was streaming. So my choice was I'm gonna just go back to the game that I love playing for the sake of playing and stream that. And it really helped me kind of get back into the mode of like, because dude, like when you take your hobby, you know, playing games as a hobby, and turn it into something more than that, like you lose a little bit of that desire and that love of the hobby, because you kind of put a little bit of business behind it. So
Yeah, exactly.
you know, there's definitely a certain amount of ownership that you kind of got to take of it. And
That's kind of how I get, you know, like, you know, if I get like in like a what to play, I'll just go back to Fallout.
there you go. There you go. I think it's really important that, you know, everyone is talented. Everyone has a talent. And if you can use that talent to drive your stream, to push growth, to get out of your comfort zone and do something new and do something different, and showcase that talent, you know, people are going to respond to it. People are going to see it. It's going to be obvious. You should definitely use it. Do you have any advice? I'm not very good at the technical aspect, but I'm trying to. What do you mean the technical aspect? Do you mean like the you know, the actual setting up of OBS and Twitch and all that stuff, or I mean, what do you mean specifically? It's fine.
Let's go in depth more.
I'm just wondering, you know, more specifically, because there are legitimately, and I'm not trying to push you off or anything, but if you look up Professor Broman's Streaming 101 on YouTube, that is legitimately everything you need to know. And right now, I don't know how long you've been streaming for. I'm not like 100% sure. Like, we just met, so you know that's there. But if you're actually like looking to learn more technical stuff, are you talking about like alerts? Are you talking about scene settings, graphics? Are you talking about audio? Like, you know, you're talking about your video settings, you're talking about your encoding. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, you know, that's a very open, broad question. So
I have a question for you.
Okay.
So this is going to be a big purchase for me very soon, and
Oh.
I thank my channel for helping me with this. HD60 Pro or AverMedia Live 2 HD.
AverMedia.
I have AverMedia Live Gamer HD, and that's like the 3 to 5 year old model,
Yeah.
and it works beautifully. I don't have a single problem with it. I've never used the was it the Elgato? Is that right?
Mm.
Yeah.
I've never used that.
So there's the guys in Elgato have tried to tempt me away from buying the AverMedia 2 by offering me a Stream Deck at £70 as well.
Oh,
But as I was talking to chat last night, we kind of went, well, actually, nobody's ever going to see my Stream Deck, so why don't I just buy a number pad for £5 off of? Stop filming me off. So there's sexual tension in the ring, Batman. And I could just have a number pad, right? Nobody's going to see it. Like, it does the same stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm saving myself £70. So, but yeah, it's this. I can't stream my Nintendo Switch, and it's killing me.
Why not?
It's going. I got a HD 60 external.
you're
and,
using an external card?
Yeah, dude.
Don't do
when
that.
I bought,
Whatever you
when I
do,
bought my-
switch to an internal card.
yeah, well, that's why I've been playing PC games.
Ah,
Since I upgraded my PC, I can't literally. I'm trying to push a watermelon through a hose. And,
I got you, dude. Trust me, like, go internal, absolutely. And
I would say go with the AverMedia, but
well, I honestly, I don't have an informed opinion. I use AverMedia, so I would lean more towards that because it's what I know. But like for instance, like Twitch itself is going to stop you from streaming anything more than 30 FPS.
Yeah.
You're not going to get more than 720p. No matter what, unless you're partnered. Once you're
Well,
partnered,
affiliates have it.
affiliates have
I
what?
want to say they do.
Have what?
Like where they can stream at 60 FPS. I'm wanting to say. I really am. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe things are different now. My point is that at 720, you are accessible to both PC and mobile with minimal amounts of buffering. And at 30 FPS, you can guarantee to look good on any platform, any place. Now, obviously, if you're looking at upping your quality as far as which card you get, I mean, I think they're both pretty comparable. Maybe it even comes down to price for you.
Yeah, I mean the AverMedia was $149.99, which is why I was going for it.
Right.
And obviously, I've had a lot of offline chats with Sev about it because he, this is going back 2 or 3 months now. But I finally, and again, thank you to my chat for helping me with this. Is that I've finally been able to get the money together to be able to go and get one now. And now it's just a case of,
Making the right
Aver-
choice.
Yeah, the AverMedia is now not on sale because the Christmas is gone and all that kind of stuff. So it's which direction do I go with? Do I go with the fact that I blatantly said on stream that I would never ever buy an Elgato again, or do I eat a bit of humble pie and try it, or do I go with AverMedia? But everybody that I've spoken to has pretty much told me to go AverMedia. So
Well, I mean, like, you could easily do the Elgato. Like, the thing is you can't judge the Elgato based on an external card. Like, I don't know whose idea it was. Like, I think external cards are, like, outdated. Like if you're using an external card, it better be because you have a fucking laptop that won't take an internal one. Like, that's the only reason why I can see people fucking using that. Because honestly, like, you lose so much. You lose so much when you're doing that external stuff. So I would say,
yeah, I've been doing that since I streamed, dude. Since I started. So
well, you're definitely making a huge upgrade then.
yeah.
I would say absolutely. If you twisted my arm, I'd say go for the AverMedia.
Okay, cool.
Fat Man, they want to set up a yawn counter. I think that might be
Oh man.
a good idea. Bye, Madam Blueberry. Thanks for hanging out.
So this is what I.
Fungal
put a number
says
above
he's
it.
been streaming the Souls game. He thinks he has fun, and the viewers see that, and it made him enjoy streaming. And that's perfect. That's exactly what it is. Absolutely. all about having fun and sharing that with people. Soul Reaver has an
See you,
external
madam.
one. And it sucks. It sucks! Bye, Madam Blueberry. We love you. Fat Man, you found some information on the
I
affiliates?
just found that link there. I mean, it was pretty much saying that they can, but like since affiliates are still capped at like the 6K bit rate, you know, it's just a whole lot smarter to just go 720, 30 range.
Yeah, I like honestly
Yeah.
like I think that you become you remain accessible to anyone's internet speed and anyone's device if you keep that 720 and 30 FPS. I mean that's
Yep, and like 3K bit rate.
yeah,
That's
that's
what it's
like
saying.
I think I'm running anywhere from 2500 to 3K. That's like my
Yeah.
and I mean like that way, you know, even if someone has bad service on their phone, they can still catch your stream without it being like either a buffering like a motherfucker or like super choppy where you can't really see anything. So I think it's really important to keep in mind that like people watch you on different platforms, and you know that goes beyond just like your encoding and your video output. You know, you also got to look at it like you see your OBS. You know, I've got OBS right here in front of me, and then I think like, you know, what does that look like on the top part of my cell phone screen? Because that's where most people on mobile are going to see it. You know, so you really have to keep in mind like how does all this translate to a tiny little screen? You know, that's a really good thing to keep in mind. Some people have like super tiny writing, you know, like they'll have like something somewhere super like ridiculously tiny and like you just can't see it, you know, unless you're sitting in front of a PC.
Yeah,
You know, then it's different. Then it's like watching a TV show. But I would say using the metrics that Twitch provides, close to half of the people who watch my streams
yeah. You can go look at
are
like your
on
summary in
mobile.
it.
Yeah. You know, close to half of them are on mobile. So, you know, I try to keep that in mind when I'm broadcasting, you know, what my scene looks like. Because I want it to look good both large screen and small screen. So, absolutely. We've now reached the Q&A session. This is my favorite part, actually. The
Oh,
Q&A
yeah.
section. If you have questions for the if you have questions for the Double Trouble team, myself or Fat Man or Ludacris, please feel free to write them in chat. You can also join us on Discord chat if you'd like to. Jump into the waiting room, and we'll get you here on stream live, and you can ask your question right there. Let's see. I've been having issues with my box around my screen capture being too big. YouTube will have encoding solutions? Absolutely. YouTube will have encoding solutions. There are tons of ways to go to like check out encoding solutions. Also, if you are not friends with Inevitable, that guy's a genius when it comes to what bit rate you should be streaming at and what your output resolution should be depending on your internet connection. So that guy is really smart with that. He's helped out a lot of people on 3 hours sleep. That's fine, P-Pops. That's fine. I'm reading through the misspelling, so it's all good. It's all good. Keep an eye on that chat there. There he is. That's Inevitable. Check him out. Ask him questions. You can probably click on that link and go to his Discord and ask him directly in Discord. The guy knows a lot. The guy knows a lot, especially when it comes to like the more technical stuff. So, because there is a magic formula that you can put in using your internet connection, your resolution, and your bitrate, and that will create a perfect quality output that looks good, but still is accessible to anyone. Even if your encoding needs to be turned down, it'll still be accessible to anyone who wants to go out there. Could solve some major frustrations, and I completely agree, man. Like, I had to ask him to begin with, like, how to set my shit up. Yeah, he definitely knows what's up. He's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
But also, like I said, the Broman podcast, the T-Rex and Broman YouTube channel. Who was it? There's honestly, Google and YouTube, they have so much stuff. You can literally, if you ask a question in chat, like, how do I blah, 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 you can ask that same question to Google, and 9 times out of 10, you'll find it right away.
And Google even fixes your typos.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Suggested search, okay?
Oh, boy. Although I am not saying that I won't help you. If the stream's offline and you have a specific question, I can definitely help you out with that. I've tried to help as many people as I can.
If you want to go to the Trouble Discord,
go to the Double Trouble Discord. You can ask stuff there.
Do you have a command for our YouTube?
Should be. Hang on. What's a typo? That's a good question.
Should be what?
I'm looking.
Here comes all the typos.
No, I don't. I don't have a link for that.
Wow.
I have one for my YouTube. I just don't have one set up for Double Trouble YouTube. Sorry, guys. What's a typo? Nitarasrui. Wow. Yeah, things get bad apparently. People typing while tired. It's a terrible thing.
Well, guys, if you want, go to our YouTube there. And
beat you to it.
Rippin's back. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Okay, we're gone.
Catch you
See
later.
ya.
That was terrible. I shouldn't do that.
No, never.
Once again, guys, we are on the question and answer session. So if you want to jump in, Mr. Divian's in the waiting room, actually. Let's go ahead and drag Mr. Divian in. Hello? Hello?
Divian.
Oh, I heard some crackling.
Yep.
Better. What's up, pal?
Well,
Hey, so this is a question because right now we're in that tax season and all the money's come out and things like that, and then what comes out right after that is fundraising. So with all the hype around the different types of fundraisers and all that stuff going around, how do you either keep yourself from getting thrown into the hype to try and do a satellite stream, or do you choose to get involved to try and either bring traffic or just support the cause?
So, give me a for instance. Are you talking about maybe the hunt going on for GuardianCon?
Well, yeah, we've got the hunt coming up. We've got gaming for pits, and I'm sure there's a ton of other things going on over the next few months. And it's tempting to want to get involved just to be involved.
yeah.
But at the same time, you don't want to do it and just be like, I'm doing this because I'm trying to get traffic to my stream.
Right, I got you. Okay. I would say that if you can identify with the cause, go for it. If it's something that you truly are interested in, or you feel convicted to become a part of, then go for it. If it's, if it's not, violating who you are or putting on something that's not like if your interest is genuine, always go for it. Always go for it. Everyone who turns their stream on wants viewers. Everyone who turns their stream on wants followers. They want interaction. They want to build. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So if you're using it just to get viewers, that'll be obvious and it'll be disingenuous and no one's gonna give a shit. But if you're genuinely you give a shit about pit bulls and you give a shit about Saint Jude, and if that's something that you really do identify with, then it'll be
It'll show through you doing it,
Absolutely. Absolutely. I would say, don't build your stream on charities. Don't use that as like your only platform. But I would say, giving back is
Right.
a really important thing. And if you have the desire to do it, then you should definitely go for it. Right.
You
Like P-Pop said, just be real. Don't do it for views. Genuineness will reward you better than, hey, look at me, I'm doing something for charity, follow me.
Echo.
Hold on. There we go.
There we go. Nope. Still there. Did we answer your question, though?
Yeah, no, it's perfect. That's exactly. It's kind of what I figured it would be a good topic to touch on with stuff like that.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of charities happening right now.
Tons.
Absolutely. Well, you have any follow-ups?
No, that's it. I gotta go grab my kids from art class. I love you guys. I appreciate everything that you guys do.
Oh, we love you too.
It's always fun to watch just your regular streams as well as sitting here with you guys doing this. And Luda, love you, man.
Yeah, love you too, David, man.
You too.
You're awesome.
What up, dude?
See you, David.
Have a good day, man.
Yeah, later.
Awesome. Love that guy. If you guys aren't
Oh, yeah.
following Mr. Divian, you probably should. Can we get a shout out from Mr. Divian? P-Pops has been switching between Twitch and Mixer. Quality and short delay between streamers is nice. What would make you switch? How long would you try each platform? At least 3 months. If you truly do want to make an effort in building up a new community on another platform, you should give it the 3 months that you gave Twitch before you decided to do something else. And I think that you really have to keep in mind that you are starting from zero. You will be starting from zero, and you'll be building from nothing. And someplace like Mixer, like I'm looking into that myself. I really am.
But that restream.
There's different ways to do it, but Mixer is a great place to move kind of back and forth. I think I don't remember the guy's name, but Professor Broman has a podcast. It's called Ask Broman. It's fantastic. You should go check it out while you buy his coffee. All my friends are here on Twitch, but that's the thing is like you would go to Mixer to make more friends. That's like the whole point. But yeah, so definitely buy his coffee, but also listen to his podcast. And someone messaged him back after him encouraging them to move to Mixer, and they had a little story, and I thought it was fantastic.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing it.
Did we play the sound of Luda? No, but we will. Absolutely will. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Okay, this guy, he said, "Hey, Broman, your advice was great." This is me kind of air quoting him. This is not word for word. But he said, your advice was great. I spent 18 months on Twitch and I got about 1,600 followers. I reached a plateau and I couldn't see any more growth no matter how hard I tried. So I spent the last 18 months on Mixer. And I started over and I started building a community on Mixer. And in the same amount of time that I was on Twitch with 1,600 followers, I moved to Mixer and now I have 60,000 followers. And obviously, that kind of growth is possible on a platform like Mixer because there aren't those gigantic, huge Leviathan streamers, and you have a lot. Like there's less people. There's less people. Obviously, Twitch is the #1 place for live streaming games, and that's probably not ever going to change. But Mixer has a much different vibe, and there are tons of people there, and the streamer to viewer ratio is much higher. Like they're maybe lower, much lower. There aren't as many big streamers.
I get what you're saying.
There aren't as many big streamers, and there's not a whole lot of competition. If you have it, then you should be able to make an impact on that platform.
If you're entertaining and have talent, I mean,
but it may take a while.
yeah.
You know, it's the same thing that you did on Twitch. Like, you're gonna start from nothing, and you're gonna have to do all the networking, and you're gonna have to learn, like, you know, how Mixer works, and you know, it's an investment, and it's a risk, and it's a challenge. But I mean, you know, what else are you doing if you're not seeing any more growth on Twitch? If you're not seeing anything moving forward for you on Twitch, you know, it's not like you have to stop streaming on Twitch, but maybe split your time. You know, maybe do 2 streams on Twitter or on Twitch, and then do 2 streams on Mixer. Do that like every week, and just try it. You know, like there's like, it's a risk, and it might cost you like a little bit of time that you could be spending on Twitch, something that you know, something that's familiar, something you're comfortable with. But if you step out of that comfort zone and you make an effort to move forward and try something new, you're almost always going to get rewarded for that.
Yep.
As long as you don't suck. That's like, you know,
Main thing.
don't suck.
And don't steal our shit.
Don't steal our shit.
All right.
And
I have one for-
you're right, Beaver.
What?
You know, I mean, it's possible.
So I was approached by a company about probably 3 months ago called Pocket Social, who are going to be releasing a brand new streaming service.
Oh yeah.
And they're owned by a company called IGG, which make some of the really top good like mobile games, but they were looking for streamers to onboard to do part of their thing. But they're looking, I believe, like I say, it's called Pocket Social. I don't know much more about them, but they are also looking for people to come on and have a look. And it would be a good time now if it's something that you're interested to get involved with. They have quite a few schemes going on. You know, if there's a money aspect to it that you're interested in, then there is definitely something going on over there with it. But you know, if you wanted to try a completely different platform, then
Yeah. There's also one. There's one called Caffeine that's just starting.
Caffeine as well. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen that.
And I mean, it sounds crazy, guys, but Facebook gaming is gonna be huge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I
Gonna
mean,
be
it's,
huge.
you know, it's just really getting started, you know, like getting in on that.
I mean, think
see,
about it like this.
Get
Okay?
in whenever stuff starts. Like, you know, you have
Facebook
a more
has-
likely chance.
Facebook has 2 point some billion users. Billion users. Okay, and when they saw the popularity of Instagram, what'd they do? They bought it.
Yeah,
They
sure.
fucking bought Instagram. They bought Instagram and said, now you belong to Facebook because we believe in what you're doing, and we can't do your platform any better than you're already doing it. So we want it. We're buying it. What was what was their move with Facebook Live? They probably had every opportunity to buy Twitch because Amazon just bought it. They had every opportunity to buy Twitch, and what do? They said, you know what? We're going to do this ourselves. So, I mean, if you think about like just the billions of dollars they have in R&D and all the stuff that they could put together for Facebook Live, instead of buying an already pre-packaged platform like they did with Instagram, it was a good move with Instagram because they couldn't fucking duplicate it. But they said, you know what? We can do our own live streaming platform better. So, I mean, it might take a while for them to like build it, but I'm telling you right now, you heard it here. Facebook Live is going to be huge.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be huge. They've obviously got some stuff to work out, but I mean, if you think about like the people who were on Justin TV before it was Twitch, you know, those guys, they didn't have any of the peripherals that we have. They didn't have Streamlabs. They didn't have fucking chat bots. They didn't have any of that shit, and they still saw that it was something that was going to happen and it's going to go somewhere, and all that stuff eventually became built in and it became easy to find and easy to use, and everyone's using it now. So if you jump in on something like Facebook Live as a gaming platform in the beginning, you might not have all the awesome tools that you would have somewhere like Twitch, but you might be able to be that person who helps create those, you know, to be the first people to test it out, to be the first people to see what does and doesn't work. Twitch is an ant on the floor compared. The difference, though, is that Facebook users are not all gaming, are not all interested in gaming. So Twitch is different because it is a platform built around specifically and exclusively live streaming games.
Yep.
MySpace Live is the next big thing too. Thank you, Chad Poll, for pointing that out.
I was just about to say I was going to start going live there.
Going live on MySpace, guys.
Yeah.
Check me out.
Mm-hmm.
But I really do feel like, you know, if you're looking at branching out, Mixer and Facebook are your two best options, in my opinion. Luda says there's another company that's working out, trying to move into the space as well. What was the name of that one again?
They're called Pocket Social.
Pocket Social. There you go.
And Caffeine as well, the one that you said.
Caffeine, yeah, that's another one. That's like I haven't had a chance to really get into the Caffeine space. I haven't had a chance to like look them up or anything. So
Yeah, go to restream.io, get yourself an account, and they'll tell you all of the ones that are available. That's another way to do it.
there you go. That's true. I was actually gonna say like Restream. If you're a Twitch affiliate, you can't use this. If you're a Twitch partner, you can't use this. But you can go to restream.io, set up your accounts there, and then stream to all your places at once.
Yep.
If you are an affiliate or a partner, you can't do that. You can not stream to Twitch and stream wherever else you want to at the same time. But I think Fat Man's fine. He just, you know, he might need to go get up and run around.
I can't pass the fuck out.
Make a few laps. Yeah, you gotta go to work.
I got work in 3 hours.
Yeah. So. Any more questions from the chat? We'd love to hit them up. Otherwise, we're gonna play this song from Ludacris and then get the fuck out of here. So, here's your last chance. Luda, you have anything else you want to discuss, man?
No, it's good. Thank you for having me on. I've really enjoyed myself.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, we love having you on. We'd have you on all the time if you want.
I'd love to, man. If it wasn't for work,
Have
I
you
would
on
be
some-
there
oh, wait, what?
every week. But they got me doing 3 people's jobs at the moment. It's why, and again, this goes out to everybody as well. I know I've been quite in a lot of chats up until about a couple of months ago, but my work situation changed where both my colleagues left the business,
Right.
and I had to pick up their work. So it's not a case of I haven't just disappeared. I haven't gone anywhere. I've just had to put things pond related and pretty much personal related on hold in terms of Twitch, so that I can actually like do 3 people's work for my company.
I understand.
and
You're a
get
busy
paid the same
man.
amount.
You're a busy man.
Yeah. So I mean, this break that I've just had, I've had 6 days off work, was the first break I've had since July last year.
Wow.
So yeah, this
well,
is
you
my
definitely
first
deserve
time.
that break.
First time I've been able to sit down and watch you guys without being at work, and
Fantastic.
And
well,
I'm
dude,
worried
I'm glad
about
that we
other
got you here.
yeah. But I wasn't
Kitty,
gonna
thank you for
miss up
follow.
the chance.
Appreciate that. Trash, dude. Listen, man. I understand sometimes things get out of hand or whatever. Just make sure it doesn't happen again. You're absolutely fine. Things are cool. We're gonna move forward. Don't forget it's about a stream today, Luda. Even if it's for an hour, Beaver says. So
Cell phone.
even if it's for an hour.
Beaver asked me what he wanted for his birthday. I asked Beaver what he wanted for his birthday, and he said he wanted me to stream. So, and I completely forgot because I'm a bad person. So I'm trying to stream some Overwatch for.
Horrible.
Gotcha. Rippin', dude. Here's the thing, man. Like they don't have that stuff yet, but they're building it. You know what I mean? Like they're building it, and it should be, you know, one of the very first things that they do is protect privacy. And I think that if you yourself have your privacy settings to where no one can find you, then you'll be fine. And I mean they've got it to where like, you know, those types of peripherals are being created and they're being tested, and they're not open for the public yet. And, you know, maybe they don't have chatbots, and I totally get it, you guys, but, like, that's a really dumb reason to avoid such a huge fucking opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, those things will come. Those things will happen. Facebook is not stupid. They know what people want, and I think that more than anything else, like, they're just testing out to make sure that it is a viable possibility to even want to invest that deep into it. I really do feel like I like, you know, the chatbot thing, the username, the emotes, all that stuff is going to happen. You are
we'll
going to
get
get that.
One thing I've noticed about Facebook, and I've watched, I watch Trade Chat, which is a WoW show.
Yeah.
You get less dicks. Like, don't get me wrong, you don't eradicate it, like from off of the planet.
Go on.
But in terms of because people are invested in their own Facebook accounts, people don't turn up and go, "Yo, you're old and you're a bastard" and all this kind of stuff, because they don't have the anonymity that they have on Twitch. And I think because they behave more like humans, is what I'm trying to say.
I agree. Yeah, they're like, their real name kind of keeps them in check.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
not that username behind a computer screen. you know,
Exactly.
they're-
You're
there's some
absolutely
name out
right.
there.
I mean,
And I think that's what Facebook has going for it, and I think that's where it's gonna. And I agree with you, Sneak and Fat Man. If you're thinking about Facebook, don't let not having a chatbot stop you, because you have that.
You get
and
in there.
yeah, you have that backup where people are gonna stop you from doing it anyway.
there are pretty awful people everywhere, though.
Yeah.
And that's really what it comes down to. Accountability is number one, I think, everywhere else. But if you think about just, you know, if you're streaming on Twitch, you don't need a chatbot. It just makes it a little bit easier. You know, you don't need screen alerts and you don't need all that stuff. It just makes it a little bit easier. And I feel like, you know, those types of things are being developed and they're being put together, and it should be relatively soon that you start seeing a lot more of that integration.
And in this day and age, people, if you think that you can't be found via the internet, then you need to go away and talk to yourself, because pretty much you can do everything you want to do and think that you're safe, but unfortunately it's not the case. People can find you and will find you.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh, they're throwing around real names in chat right now.
No one asked you. Sneak's real name.
So yeah, I like, and I didn't mean to say like that's dumb. What I meant was, like, if that's what's holding you back, then that's kind of silly. I think that, you know, we've kind of been given a little bit of an easier go at it here on Twitch because we have all those peripherals available to us right away. But if you think about, like, the platform itself, the way that it started, like, those guys in the beginning, they didn't have shit.
No.
And they built giant communities on it, so.
I mean, did you see how Rare Drop did that whole multi link where you can pick up people from YouTube?
Yeah, 'cause something
and-
like multi-Twitch would only let you use people's Twitch names. And they created a new multi-platform to where you can be on Facebook and Twitter and Twitch or Mixer or anywhere else, and you can all be on the same multi-link, which is fucking cool.
Yeah,
that's really
it
cool.
really
Like,
is. Like I just seen something where they like put like an update where, you know, they finally put like the follow.
yeah,
and
you got the follow and the sub buttons.
you can
now.
move chats down to the very bottom, and you know, it's pretty neat. You know, give it time and it will, you know, grow.
I mean, like, if you get in on something this big from the ground up, you know, it's a really, really good idea. Like, a really, really good idea. So, you know, do your research and you know, make sure that you're making an informed decision. But, you know, I'm gonna do it myself, and I've thought about multiple ways to do it, and I think that to begin with, I'm going to keep my affiliate status on Twitch. And I am going to use the restream to stream to both Facebook and Mixer at the same time. I'm gonna split
On a different day?
split my time up, and you know, just kind of dip in there and see what's going on. You know, I'm really interested to see how that works out. So.
Go with you.
Where can you go to browse people playing on Facebook? How do I find him? You'd be able to legitimately just search live stream gaming, or live or gaming, or
Shit, it pops up on my sponsored.
yeah. I mean, if I put gaming and live streaming on my interests, then it's going to come up as part of my Facebook ad algorithm.
Like on my little newsfeed here, there's like a watch. And
Yeah, I think that it's as simple as like searching, It's as simple as searching for it.
here we go, suggested post. Another, Facebook
It's
content
all there.
creator.
It's all there.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna pause that music and play the Luda music.
Oh man.
Here we go.
I apologize if you haven't heard this before, by the way. I was 21 and I thought I was going to be a pop star.
I think it's gonna be beautiful.
I need to hear this.
I think it's gonna be beautiful. Is it called King Krunk? Is that?
Yep.
That's
Kings of
that's
Crunk.
no. That's what the internet assigns it as a name.
Oh.
And I don't know
Oh.
why it assigns that as a name.
This is Luda.
Dude, it's beautiful. King Krunken's remix. Rippin', they don't have like a browse as far as what games you're playing. I mean, I think if you like follow the rabbit hole of interests.
We're gonna need some Bible thumps in chat.
Yo, Luda.
I can't hear it, which is great.
Your voice sounds like a mixture between Fergie and Jesus.
Well, I've been trying to work with Family Guardians to do it. We've just missed each other's paths over the time of doing. Because I want to do another one because I enjoy singing. Singing got me through a lot of bad times in my life when my dad was ill and stuff like that. But I want to learn the piano, and I guess that was my New Year's resolution.
This is so beautiful.
Wow.
It gets worse.
It's already gotten better. So, I mean, guys, we have a pop star in our chat right now.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
And left me blinded by the light.
Wow, man.
Don't let the sun
He's hitting every single note right.
down on me, yeah.
Sing, buddy, sing.
Although I search myself, it's always someone else to see.
You have a little bit of an Elton John thing going on.
Just another
I do like to sing Elton John.
of your life to wander free. But
Wow, you guys.
losing everything
It is actually pretty good.
is
Yeah.
like the sun going
Thanks.
I'm only halfway through.
Wow. So if you guys want this track, you can grab it from our Discord. Download it to your PC and listen to it everywhere.
I need to make a new intro video.
It'll be on YouTube as well. Eventually, when I work out how to do that.
This is beautiful.
Mr. Elton John.
But see me want to
We need some more Bible thumps in chat, guys.
and sit away I feel.
So glad
Add it
I
to your
can't
playlist for the gym. Hell yeah. That's not enough Bible thumps.
Discard me,
Not enough?
baby, no.
Okay.
Just because
I'm gonna
you
global you
think
for
of me
spamming
in
now.
your home.
This isn't no Bible thumps.
But these cuts I have, oh, they need love to help them heal.
Oh, there we go.
Don't let the sun go down on me, yeah. Although I search myself, it's always someone else to see.
Yo, I'm digging it.
So, how this all came about was my girlfriend at the time bought me a day in the studio. So I went up to Brixton and did it. And then it lay on a hard drive for a long time.
Are you sure this is you, man?
It is me. Man. Believe me.
I don't even hear your accent.
That's
It is me.
It's actually funny, like that you mentioned that, like musically, the way that the English accent sounds, it's very vowely, and a lot of people in the U.S. copy that style because it sounds really good when you sing like open mouth. So maybe you're not hearing it, but it's definitely there.
Yeah, exactly, Beaver. Exactly.
I'm digging it.
Thank you. To see you guys with the lighters.
Job, Luda.
Oh man.
I can't believe it. That was
I don't
beautiful.
want to use all my lighter fluid.
That was beautiful, and I'm glad I have that downloaded.
And I'm sure somebody will make a remix of it in the near future.
Oh boy, if I knew how to, I'd be all over that. Trust me.
Oh man. I'd make a music video with you as Leia.
Oh yeah, we would use the. Oh my gosh.
There we go, guys. There we go.
Wow.
Let's get some GGs in chat.
Get some GGs in chat. We're gonna set up a raid target. That works, Fat Man.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, great show today. Thank you all for hanging out, spending some time with
man.
us. We had a hell of a time. We are right at 3 hours, which I think is good enough. I think that's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get some lunch in me and
Same.
Yeah, I've got, my kids are screaming downstairs.
do some
so-
things. Yeah, absolutely.
Who needs the... They're fine.
So we're gonna go host this guy.
I'm gonna love you and leave you now, guys. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And it was
See
great
you,
talking
Luda.
to you guys.
Yeah, Luda,
See you
man.
soon.
Thanks
Literally
again, dude. I
everything you
appreciate
do,
it. Every
man.
time you want to come on, just let us know, and we'll
do,
we'll
man.
make some space for you.
And cheers, chat. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Guys, you want to come with us on a raid? That would be great. We'd love to take you with us on a raid. We're going to go. Let's see the raid command is right there. Thank you, Fat Man. We're gonna go to this location.
Where we're going.
So thank you all so much for being with us. Once again, we'll be back next week, Wednesday, at 9 a.m. Central
9 a.m. Central.
or 10
Things
a.m.
never
Eastern,
change.
if you will. We'd love to have you spam this guy's chat. Come say hello. If you haven't followed him before, you definitely should. Really good dude. His name's Hicker Billy, and I think he's playing PUBG. I'm not positive. Fortnite. I'm sorry. He's playing Fortnite. So we're gonna go ahead and give him a raid.
Let's go rock his socks off. Come on. Fire it up.
Here it goes, guys. We're gonna start the countdown now. You got the Dub Trub raid command.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna hit him super hard
man.
in his raid.
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
Literally gonna blow him away. Get ready.
We're gonna blow all kinds of things.
Yeah. Whoa.
What?
What?
Sorry.
Wow, man. Wow.
Sorry. Was that too much? That may have been too much.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Countdown.
Really?
It's counting down. And we're out of here.